Say it.
Hello.
No! I think you said you were going to say it right when we started.
Oopsie got a poopsie.
Thank you. That you were just like wimping out on me last second. Hello, everybody. Welcome to... Jack's really unprepared for the stream, so I'm going to have to do stuff while Lev entertains y'all. Give it...
All right.
Tell a joke.
So,
Tell us a story.
So,
Give a speech. That's the one I was
do a
looking for.
Speech.
I can't remember what.
So the doctor comes over
Yeah.
with his apple.
Oh, thanks. you want that I'm there. Thanks. I really appreciate it. I can get you the link. Where's the link? I don't know how to.
I posted Jack and Lev stream on YouTube.link in the Discord, and that's all it says.
Yeah. Here's the link. Fuck, Blade did it.
Thanks, Blade.
Thank. How funny is that? All right. Anyways, how's it going, everybody? We're gonna be playing some Paper Mario. Bowsing your door. I've been playing Trash Bandicoot. What?
You boys want to play Minecraft or?
You boys want to play Minecraft? Oh boy. When mom walks in at night. What about when mom walks in at night?
What? When mom walks in at night?
I don't know. What happens when she walks in at night?
How late was she working?
Yeah, how's everybody doing? We got a game all set up. It's
Fortnite.
We got Fortnite all set up. Well, now you just gotta. Now you're setting their expectations way too high, love.
Yeah, the mechas.
Yeah.
We're playing some of the mechas.
Is that one of them Fortnite things?
Yeah.
I don't know those Fortnite things. You boys want to play Fortnite?
I think it's
Fortnite.
Everybody's favorite new feature.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right. Can you guys hear us all right? I hope you can, because, like, we're starting. Here we go. Here's the game starting. Any minute now.
Get out your popcorn and your Vaseline.
Yeah, because it's going to be one of those streams. Oh, why didn't you press that A button? I don't know if the game audio is going to be leveled.
Intelligent Systems. I hope they make another Fire Emblem next.
Huh?
Intelligent Systems.
Wait, they make Fire Emblem?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You lie. Oh, I lie. No, I lie. Alright, so...
They do, though. Not lying.
I lie. Really?
Did you not know that?
It's Lev.
That's why they haven't been making any good of these, because they've been putting out one of those every single year.
Oh. That makes me really sad.
You started...
I don't know. I think this might be your memory card.
Wow.
Remember I got your memory card? Did you...
What?
Do you call yourself Lev when you play games?
I do sometimes.
I think that's actually your save. Remember I got your save file somehow?
No, I don't.
Remember I had your Kirby Air Ride or whatever? Or I had your Animal Crossing town. And we're trying to figure it out. I think I also got your Thousand Year Door save file.
Oh, from my dolphin, though?
Shh.
Well, I mean...
on an actual GameCube.
I mean,
Shut the fuck up.
they're copies for my actual games, though.
Yeah.
They're direct rips that I took in my...
That doesn't make it any more
Should we just start on that
morally
one,
correct.
What?
Well,
Should we just start a new one?
well, that one's like already like an hour in.
Oh, I thought that was 54 seconds.
Keep track on the
Here,
second.
I'll just erase that one.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Think all the memories you have on that one.
Well, I guess I forgot them now.
They're all gone.
Open the GameCube menu. So what should it be?
Huh? What?
Should we be Moko or Butchie?
Yeah, we need a name, and it's either Moko or Butchie.
First 1 to 5 gets it.
First one to 5.
Yeah, everyone vote Moko or Butchie. That's one Moko. That's one Butchie. I got Mokos.
Mokos? Wait.
You count Butchies.
How many Butchie? One? Is one Butchie?
Yeah.
Muchie? Hashtag you're gay. That one doesn't count. We're throwing that one out.
Tennis shoes.
Okay, we got
Oh,
it.
you got another Butchie and I got another Moko.
Okay.
Maybe first one to 3.
Wait, how many fingers am I? I'm
2. We're both at 2.
2. Oh,
Moko, we're doing Moko.
Moko? Okay, we're doing Moko. Lev, my favorite thing about streaming with you is how we do all these references that nobody but us will get.
Yeah.
Yeah. What am I trying to do here? Compressor?
Moko is inferior.
Who said that?
Yeah.
Gimothy said that. Alright, can you guys hear the game audio?
Do do. It goes do 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 do. That's how you know if you can hear it. Do 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 do.
Are you listening for it?
Mail time.
Mail time.
Here's Luigi. He never fails. He makes me wanna grow my nose.
Butchie is gonna fucking shove Moko next episode. Paper Mario 2 will always be my favorite Paper Mario game. That's the one. What?
Shove Moko.
Have you guys heard about the SpongeBob battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated? Yeah. No! Tell me more!
Yeah, we have.
That's me being sarcastic. I'm sorry, that was very mean of me.
How rude.
How rude. Isn't this a letter from Bowser? Why does it got a heart on it?
No, it's probably from Peach.
Oh. It would have been funnier if it was from Bowser.
I am not. Hello, Mario. I am now on holiday, traveling with my son. In my travels, I came into possession of Walt's mystical map and a treasure map, actually. It was inside the box when I got it from an old merchant and a town called Arugapart. But since it would be too difficult for me to try to find the treasure all by myself, I thought you could help me hunt for it. Will you? Of course, won't you? I've included the map. This letter, please bring it with you, come. I'll meet you at Rogaport. That means you must come.
Signed, Bowser.
Love, Bowser. What do you know? It's true. A weathered old map here. Bowser didn't lie.
You just voicing everybody?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm gonna read every single word in this game.
Are you?
No.
Why?
No.
That'd be really funny. Why is SpongeBob still around? I don't know. Nobody's had the heart to. Why is this doing that?
I'm gonna read everything in the Bowser voice, and by the end of the night, I'm gonna be bleeding out of my throat.
What was it? Oh, nobody's had the heart to tell SpongeBob to leave. That's why he's still here.
More like cramp coral. Because, you know, coral's a word for cool. So,
Yeah.
cramping my cool. That's
Yeah.
what it does.
It's Jack and Lev time. Hey, we're back. That's us. That's the thing we say.
I've never played 1,000-Year Door.
I've never partooken.
Excuse me, sir.
Sir, excuse me.
Please wake up.
Oh. Oh. Okay, I think I have everything set up. Let me know if the audio is good. I have no way to monitor it. I'm sorry, I'm such a bad. Hashtag Camp Coral. So you came, did you? Mario teaches typing to remake win. How weird it would be if Nintendo just started making like those kind of games again.
Yeah.
Like they just had another Mario teaches typing. Is Dolphin or real GameCube/Wii? We'll leave that up for you to figure out.
Look at how good it looks, though.
It always looks so good, though. I don't know what you're talking
Look at
about.
how wide it's screened.
Well, it's widescreen on the GameCube too. It's all it's all progressive scan and stuff. You're illegal, Jim. What was your favorite game you play? all
This
of
is my
them.
favorite part. Sorry, I was playing the 64 one today, and they don't let you jump in the water.
Like at all?
Yeah,
Oh,
you're like on a grid.
that's lame. I assume you're talking about like favorite game we've played on the channel. Lev, what would you say?
My favorite game that I play on the channel would have to be.
Yeah?
Wait for it. I'm thinking.
Yeah?
Well, give me a list of them.
I don't know. You've been there. You played them with me. You were there, Lev.
I forget them though. Croc 2.
I don't know. I honestly,
Nicktoons Attack of the Toy Bots.
my that was my favorite. Mother 3. Jimmy Neutron game good. It's the best. But real talk though, my favorite is probably still Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. Just because I actually like I think that's the only game we played that I have like nostalgia for. All the other ones have been like my first time playing them. Can't flee from this fight.
Just like real life.
Yeah. What's this guy's name again?
Camp Coral, right?
Yeah, that sounds about
Or
right.
Crump.
Crump. Just call him Camp Coral. I like that better. The Etta and Nettie LP is still one of my faves. I'm surprised people like that one so much. Because I don't know. Like, I don't remember much from it. So was it that memorable? Like, what even happened in that game?
You did it. I don't know. Ed and Eddie? I think it was just because the game was good.
Oh, yeah. It's Cameron. Is that his name? The Lights, Camera, Pants one was also hilarious.
Cameron.
Cameron.
It's go time.
It's pizza time.
We're on the Nintendo GameCube. Check it out.
Check it out. Simpsons Hit and Run. Yeah, a lot of people say they like the Simpsons Hit and Run series. Sup, Jack and or Lev? How's it going, Mega Bird?
Hello.
The movie nerd. The movie nerd. The one and only. Ed and Eddie Misadventures has some of
What
the worst.
movies are you a nerd about, Mega Bird?
Which birds are you mega about? Don't mind me.
Got anything good in there? Ooh, I see some Vaseline.
Yeah. You want me to get some bread?
Yeah.
Put that on.
We're eating a Vaseline sandwich.
You guys ever have a nice, slimy, oily, greasy,
Don't forget greasy.
greasy
Oh,
Vaseline
crud.
sandwich?
I remember as a kid, I'm like, whoa, they said crud in the Mario game.
Yeah.
I'm a nerd. Well, what's your favorite? Give me a top 5. If you have one. If you're that sort of person. Some people, it's hard to pick a favorite. Wow, mister, you totally saved me. CDG, are those the ones on the Nintendo 64? Because I have those. If you really want to see them.
Huh?
Oh please, Millhouse eats Vaseline on toast. See, someone gets it. Mario, wait, you mean like the famous guy?
No,
I'm trying to pick up on these typing things. Sorry if I'm
Huh?
going through the text a little bit slow.
Oh, please, Millhouse eats. Wait, do people actually know the reference you're making?
Someone did.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Wait, King of the Heartless? You know the reference?
Also, someone's requesting us to play the Sesame Streets on the Nintendo 64, and I have 2 of them.
Why don't we play them? What are we waiting for?
I don't know.
Slap them in.
Nice slice of Vaseline and nicotine. Yummy cigarettes. Jack and Lev condone eating cigarettes.
Stop it. People are gonna get the wrong idea.
Don't eat cigarettes.
Lev, you gotta remember we have a voice sometimes, and like people do listen to us. So like we do have to be careful what we say sometimes. How do I watch my own stream, guys? Help me out here.
What, getting complacent over here, Jack?
What?
Getting complacent.
A
Gotta
little-
watch your own
A
stream.
little bit. What about it? I just want to make sure it's alright. I'm paranoid about
The
the
top
audio.
5 would be King Kong, Pirates of the Caribbean, At World's End, Shrek, Back to the Future, and Toy Story. That's a pretty dope list if you ask me.
Yeah. I wasn't too big on At World's End.
Which was that, 2 or 3?
That's 3.
Okay.
I really liked the first one. The second one was alright. I was a huge Pirates of the Caribbean fan growing up. This is really weird. I'm listening to myself talk right now. It's really disorienting.
Sorry. Did you mean like Peach? Like the only Peach that's associated with Mario?
Did you mean like? Yeah. The best running gag you've had is his molecules got over your age. Dude, I wish we were still that funny.
I mean, we had a good one in our most recent one. What the heck was it?
I don't know. Did we? It wasn't.
Campbell's.
What was the context? I don't remember.
Because you're trying to say camels because like his grandma.
Oh yeah, smoking a pack of Campbell's, and I said
Smoke a pack of Campbell's.
Campbell's chicken noodle soup. I hope you guys play more Nickelodeon games in the future. Cough, cough, Attack of the Toy Bots.
Attack of the Toy Bot.
Oh, come on, Jack. Jack. Oh yeah, C-Funk, I saw your comment. I'm sorry for like calling you out like that. You remember that?
Yeah.
Like I brought up that somebody in the comments like thought I was referring, or I called you Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you all like that. Hey, I'm Mac. Jack is Mortio and Lev is Goomba Girl. Oh my god, somebody get CDG Cool Mellow a brew.
I'm more of a what is it again? Goomba girl?
Goomba Girl.
I'm more of a Goomba girl myself.
Oh, Mortio and Goomba Girl. Can you name a more iconic duo? Or is it the other way around?
I don't know.
Lev's just everybody. Lev's reading all the dialogue. You know, usually when you have like a duo Let's Play channel, like they take turns reading the dialogue, but Lev's like, no, fuck you, Jack.
I haven't been reading it at all.
Oh, I'm sorry. Which one of you is playing? We're not gonna say. We're gonna let you guys guess by like the quality of the gameplay.
Well, it's gonna be pretty obvious once something goes wrong and whoever one of us is playing goes, ah, dang, Jack.
Yeah.
Goomba girl.
Goomba Girl. I like swirly glasses. He's my favorite.
He's Professor Egad.
Yeah, he is. Hit or sponge, I guess they never neutron. You got a Ed, I bet he doesn't scam you. That's pretty good. I mean, usually I'm not for bringing back old memes, but that was very good.
I am.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is kind of like your aesthetic.
It's my thing.
Yeah.
That's my humor.
Like how you opened up our newest series with a Damn Daniel reference.
Damn Daniel back at it again with what was that, Jimmy Neutron?
Yeah, you didn't even put like a
Nicktoons,
Damn Jimmy spin on it.
THQ.
You just straight up just brought back up the vanilla meme and
Come on, it's funny.
the Toy Story video. What is this? Eddie talking? What? Is that something we
need some
said?
context. I don't remember every funny joke I made.
There's just too many to
There's just
count.
too funny.
We need to make a Jack and Lev the greatest hits. Now that's what I call Jack and Lev 21. Filled with all your favorite Jack and Lev hits.
All 5 of them, and then it's just on repeat and remixed for the rest of the album.
I mean, pretty much. You guys ever realize how much we reuse our jokes? I'm probably dooming our channel by pointing this out, and they're like, he's right. This isn't funny at all. He's just saying the same joke every episode.
Yeah.
I always like these guys. The guard guys over there.
I liked all of them.
That guy right there. It always looks like he's wearing his I really don't want to be here right now badge.
Squidward.
You're reading Sid's dialogue and he said lousy quarters. Oh, I remember now. I think that was during the claw machine, so it was like Eddie was trying to win a Buzz and Woody.
Yeah. Oh, did I do the opposite? I meant to skip
Big,
this.
meaty claws. I will say it's, I don't know, it's cool, but it's also weird that, like, I don't know, that people remember our jokes. That, like,
Yeah, they're
come
not
that far
that
back. I don't know, I'm always surprised by, like, how good you all are at, remembering, like, jokes from, like, Revenge of the Flying Dutchman and stuff.
You have a way of noticing that. I have a way of noticing.
Big the Cat is still the best character. He alright. Yeah, it's gonna be obvious who's playing Lev. Oh, I did the wrong one. Way to out yourself. Now everybody knows it's you who's playing.
Nope, I got it.
Big meaty claws versus T-pose Jimmy. Do you want us to answer that? Like, who we think would win, or like you just making a fact that that would be a good fight? Because I think I agree with you. Have you seen Froggy? Please.
Nado.
I'm starting to fear for his life. Existential Big the Cat. Please, I don't know what I'd do without my pal. Have you ever played a Sonic game with Big the Cat?
Is Big the Cat in Sonic Heroes?
I think so. Yeah, he is.
Is Big the Cat in Sonic Heroes level 1?
No. Well, kinda. It depends on who you play as. Did you only play the first level?
Yeah, well, I started the second, but that's always where I stopped playing.
Uh-huh.
But it was a good game.
I don't care. I just want to know what that purple sauce is. I mean, that's... If we ever made merch, like, you bet your ass we'd have a t-shirt with that on it.
Purple sauce.
Yeah, it would be like... Like, I'm trying to imagine the t-shirt. Like, it would be like me in a Mr. Krabs universe, and then it would... Or uniform, and then it would be Lev in a Squidward uniform. And we'd be, like, saying it
And I'd
on
have
the
a big
t-shirt design.
nose.
Yeah. I really want to make this t-shirt now. You know what I mean? You'd be like whispering to me and being like, I just want to know what that purple sauce is.
All one t-shirts that we would...
Yeah, and there would only be one available. Very limited run.
Stylish.
Is
Dado.
Big the Cat. Why are we talking about Big the Cat so much?
Stylish.
Remember when you guys called me Carbs, Mr. Carbs?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like how that was like a legit mistake on my part. Like I just typoed his name, but it became a thing.
I don't even remember the origin of Mr. Carr.
It was one of our series. I think it was Atlanta SquarePantis, and I typed I put in the description Mr. Krabs, but I accidentally put Mr. Carbs.
Oh.
And like somebody just randomly pointed it out by like the 5th episode. And I was just like, you know what, I'm keeping it.
Mr. Carr.
Oh yeah, it was like yeah, because I was gonna say I'm pretty sure it was a game you could play as Mr. Krabs then.
Me on cheat day. Mr. Carbs.
Yeah, I don't. Mr. Carbs is probably my favorite thing that's come from our series. Because like, he's kind of his own character now. It's knockoff Mr. Krabs, and I love it.
Because yeah, it definitely puts a picture in your mind of the overly energetic. You know what I'm saying?
my like headcanon Mr. Carbs is the one from Atlanta SquarePantis that just doesn't talk at all.
Yeah.
And just like
He took a vow of silence.
yeah. Call me Mr. Carbs, Mr. Squidward.
Call me Mr. Carbs one more time.
Mr. Carbs
Watch me get
versus Bulldog.
stylish.
Can you get stylish on the hammer?
Yeah.
How do you do it? Do you press A?
Yeah, just press A.
Yeah.
What's the spinny button in this one? Is there one?
Well, I don't think you can spinny button.
I think my favorite game, now that I've had a little bit to think about it.
We just really had to think about it, so we went silent.
I'm really sorry. We just really had to think about it.
Oh, FUD. Plug the mics back in. No, we had somebody at our door.
We had a knock.
Did Mr. Carbs take over the stream? Yeah, that's what happened. That's what we'll say happened.
Yeah, Mr. Carbs. Cameo.
He's like, arr, 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 in his not Tom Clancy voice. He's like, Jack and Lev me, boys. I need some help. Playing this licensed SpongeBob game. I don't know. What would Mr. Carbs say?
Nothing.
Oh yeah, that's right. He doesn't talk. I'm sorry. I ruined the movie magic.
This is my favorite character.
Yeah. Does he have a name?
Snatcher?
Snatcher is Hat in Time.
Yeah, that's the joke.
Oh, okay. That's really funny. Mr. Cabs was the toy. Mr. Cabs. There's just a family of like knockoff Mr. Krabs.
They all live together and they're... What do they want again? Oh, the key.
Here's the key. Mr. Diabetes will save everyone's life. What? Jack Lev, I need you to collect shiny. Jack Lev, I need you to collect shiny objects. Except you would like sign that in sign language because he didn't talk. Except like the varium for the yeah, the varium, the thing that makes it very sad is he has claws, so he can only like
big meaty.
Look who it is.
Huh?
Soldier Boy #1 fan. Are you guys playing this on the brand new Soldier Switch? With what other console would we be playing it on? Bubble Bass, the video game. Has Bubble Bass been in any game yet? Like, was he in Battle for Bikini Bottom? Do you remember?
I don't know. I forget.
Mr. Carbs' younger
Did
brother,
you guys
Cab.
text Ninja? Yeah, but he never responded.
Yeah, I don't think he likes us anymore. I'm sorry.
Did I say I wanted to hear it again?
Yeah.
If I'm mashing it, come on, games. When are you gonna learn? Yes, I get it. It's terrible.
Yeah. Hell yeah. You should like play Nick next video games, not now. Like I agree.
Everybody just wants Nick. It's never Jimmy.
I think you peaked, Liv. I think that was your funniest joke you're gonna have tonight.
Why is this game's music so good?
I don't know. You tell me. There's no dynamic duo better than Bert and Ernie. Yeah.
Bert.
I wish we could be like Bert and Ernie.
Bart.
Barton.
Barton Barney.
Barton Barney.
Homer's drinking buddy Bart.
Yeah.
So do you guys watch Chugga Conroy? No.
I'm still subscribed to him. I used to watch him when I was younger. I don't really watch him anymore because, like,
I've never watched.
I don't want to say I don't like watching Let's Plays because I do. I watch them from time to time, but they're just not my content of choice anymore, I guess. I watch some of them sometimes, but
Who better, Mario or Luigi?
I just don't want to say that because that makes me sound like a hypocrite because we make Let's Plays, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I just never ever watched Let's Plays.
Well, it's just, as I'm getting older, it's like I'd rather just play the games myself now.
Yeah.
But I still see the benefit of, well, the only way I really watch Let's Plays anymore is if I really like the personality behind whoever's doing the Let's Play.
Yeah, I got different medias. Lev never watched Let's Plays, like, ever. So, like,
Well, do you think that's down to you didn't have the internet?
I mean, I had the internet. It's just...
Yeah. Well, you didn't, yeah. You only recently
It was in the
got a
kitchen.
computer.
It was one of those internets.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's hard to say if I would have been into it. I was always more into different stuff, though. I was into music in high school.
Uh-huh.
Like, I spent most of my time finding new music to listen to.
You are a straight up video gamer.
Yeah, I hardly played video games, and, like, between
Yeah,
whatever and whatever, the only video games I really played was when I was with... Oh, dang it, I almost got out of it, DC?
Yeah, you almost got away with that. I usually only watch the Let's Plays to see opinions or personalities, never really the game. I watch it more for... I watch Let's Plays more if they're like, for comedy, I guess? I don't know. You know what I mean? Because it's kind of like a...
Who wants a funny joke?
A Let's Play can kind of be like an improv comedy kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because it's all improv.
Yes, and?
Yes, and. Whereas, like, basically what I'm saying is, when I was younger, I'd watch Let's Plays just to see the game, and, like, watch somebody play through the game. Now I don't really do that anymore. I just watch Let's Plays where they kind of riff on the game.
Yeah.
But even then, I don't watch much of those anymore. For your information, I play Dora games on my game. Where'd that come from? Are there even any Dora games on the Game Boy? I play Attack of the Toy Bots. I wish I did. But yeah.
Yeah, this is probably greatest moments. This is probably my favorite game as well.
Yeah. Honestly, the main reason why I wanted to play in a stream right now is because for those of you who don't know, which is probably like everybody here, we streamed this like years ago. But the thing is like, I didn't pay attention to like most of the game, so I feel like I didn't get to appreciate most of what people enjoy about this game. So I'm hoping I can pay a little more attention during this playthrough. Or maybe if Lev
Let me have the controller once
Well,
or
do you want
twice.
to play it now?
Not right now. I've played through the beginning more times than I can count. So
I used to be really good at this.
so it's actually still got it.
Still got it.
So it's not actually random.
You just gotta press A at the right time.
No, it's one of those.
Yeah. Can you believe I haven't played this game since we streamed it last?
Really?
Yeah.
But you've like started it, right? Or
I've messed around on Dolphin a little bit with it. Like, if I'm in the car and have nothing else to do, that's the only time I've ever done anything.
so you've never. This is the first time in that amount of time that you've actually sat down and played this.
Yeah, I played it for more than...
And I think the fact that you could still perfectly do that shows how much you enjoy this game.
Yeah, this is my jam. I'm disappointed that... Like, I'm very much more open-minded right now than I was back in the day on the sequels. So I think what I'm gonna try to do is... what?
Kim said apparently that one's scripted, so like
What's scripted?
the roulette thing you just did, because it's the tutorial, so like you were all proud of yourself 'cause you got it.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
That's
Whatever.
really funny. Well, now you
Whatever.
just gotta
I'll
prove
go
yourself.
now. I'll just leave.
You gotta prove yourself now.
Whatever.
For your information, I play Ed and Eddie on Microsoft XP. Microsoft XP.
Anyways, I'm gonna try to play through all of them. Just to kind of... Because Paper Mario's my jam. Not Paper Jam. But,
Nice.
like... How could they mess it up that bad? I want to play through the other ones, and I know they won't be as good, but...
They messed up Sticker Star, but I have told you this more times than I can count. Color Splash, they were, at least I feel they were able to capture the writing and personality of the Thousand Year Door in 64 at least.
Okay. Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
Sticker Star is as bland as it gets.
I'm considering making... I know someone with a Wii U, and all they have for it is Mario Kart and Bayonetta.
Oh, I thought it was me.
No.
Who is it?
Well, my... Did I just say yes to another stupid tutorial?
Probably.
Oh my god.
Goddard.
Oh my goddard. Anyways, so
Okay.
my stepsister's boyfriend. And I'm like thinking about just like offering him some money for it.
Just buying it from him, alright?
Yeah. Because he only has 2 games for it. How much could he possibly use it?
Yeah, or if he doesn't want to, Wii U's are on sale right now.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
They stopped making them.
Well, refurbished ones.
How much are they? Because every time I look them up, they're like more expensive than they would have been new.
$99. So 100, but yeah, I was just seeing and it's the Zelda one.
Fine, I'm not paying.
You're talking about yeah, right there.
Who do I
Super
buy it
rich.
from?
Game slot, but still.
GameStop
Yeah.
or Slop?
Slop. What's the difference?
Stick around.
Don't touch that dial. Apparently, or what is this? Regular Wii U in stock.
What do I do next in the game?
Lev, you were just saying how this is your jam.
Well, remember how I have to practice?
Yeah.
Remember how I have to practice the game?
Yeah.
I haven't done that.
You can get a bundle with a bunch of games too.
Any good ones?
Games you already have.
What do you mean?
Like Smash for Wii U, which you have Ultimate, so you're not gonna play that. I guess 3D World. There's a bundle with Breath of the Wild, 3D World, and Donkey Kong. Yeah, you'd probably just get the base one. But I mean, $99 isn't bad.
Yeah, I'll think about it. Lev's gonna be in debt sooner than he can count to 10.
Yeah, I'd probably wait if I were you.
I mean, am I gonna get a chance to buy one this cheap ever again, though?
I mean, honestly, they're probably only gonna get cheaper.
Oh.
I think so anyways. Well, refurbished ones. Well, I don't know.
I mean, it's only $100.
Yeah.
I might just bite the bullet and do it. It comes with everything I need.
Yeah, well, my thing is, like, what besides Color Splash, what other Wii U games would you get?
Color Splash and Kirby Canvas Curse sequel.
Oh, I still need to get that. I want to play the first...
Pikmin 3.
Oh, yeah. I'd be very surprised. Like, I still think we're a couple years off, but I would be very surprised if we don't get Pikmin 3 on the Switch eventually.
Yeah.
A Diva Toad. What about Zombie U? Didn't they, like, re-release that as just Zombie on PS4 and stuff without the U? But it's the same game.
Without you.
A Wonderful 101. My thing, the main reason I still have my Wii U hooked up is, of course, the Wind Waker HD. But the Virtual Console, in my opinion, is way better than, like, the Wii's was. Because you can get, like, DS games and stuff. And playing DS games on a TV screen is really cool.
How much is that? Can you still?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're all still available. And, like, yeah, there's Game Boy Advance, DS, and then there's N64, you know, the stuff you'd expect.
Yeah.
So right now it's my Virtual Console machine. And my Zelda Wii U machine. Do you guys want to play Fall on NES Online? Hell yeah! Is that on there? I know there's like a wrestling game.
I don't know what they have. Did this person tell me? Who's played this game before? It's been too long.
You have!
It's been too long. If you want to get to, you have to go to the pipe beneath the town. Oh.
Even I knew that. I didn't actually. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm very sorry.
How much times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? But how do I get to Koopa Town?
Go to Koopa Town, idiot. You go to the 1000, or yeah, so you just use the...
Here? This?
Yeah, it's like a Metroid. You use the upgrade you just got to get there. And then, yeah. Nice.
Give me the bloop.
Give me the bloop.
I really liked your video back in 2016. Not now, though.
Thanks, Jolly Good Show. I think that means a lot to me.
I love the young people.
I can be your bad game facts guide.
Yay.
Yeah. You gotta put like...
For the record, I'm very good at this game, and yeah.
Okay, love.
For the record, I'm very self-conscious, so just let me believe this.
My favorite thing about game facts, though, is me and Lev talk about this all the time, like off camera, is the game facts that have like the little like they put like little quirky stuff. Like
yeah.
What was the one recently? What was the game we played before Jimmy Neutron? Toy Story 3? No, it was
maybe.
Yeah, Toy Story 3. I think it was that one, and they had like some like weird thing they said about the game. They like rated the bosses or something, or
I don't remember.
I don't remember. It was really funny though. No, it was one of the weirder licensed games we had, because it was like, because they typed like all this like all these jokes and stuff about the enemies, and we were like, they know way too much about this game.
I don't remember this.
Yeah, you don't?
No.
You were the one who was making fun of it.
I don't know.
Maybe I'm remembering wrong. Who knows? My body is ready. Elmo is ready. Well, Elmo's always ready. Hey, who are those guys? Oh. Are they here to fix the TV?
Oh, was it the Family Guy game? Because there was a really good
Oh,
one. Oh,
yeah, it was Family Guy. Yeah. You remember the exact thing it was?
No.
Yeah, somebody go look up the Family Guy game facts. There was something there that made us laugh. So how about Woody's Fever Dream? Yeah. That was a good game. I just wish it wasn't that hard. Have you guys played any of the Shantae games? I played Half Genie Hero. What was the Kickstarter one? It was on Wii U and then it was ported to Switch. I played like half of that one, and I want to go back to it because apparently it has a bunch of DLC that got released for it.
I played the first one on an emulator just because I remember hearing it was really rare, so I was like, this will be fun.
Yeah.
And then I have one of the newer ones on Switch because my brother was basically just like, I'll get you any game for Christmas, and I was like, how about this one?
Which one did he get you?
Just, I don't know, it was on the Switch eShop, so.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's Half Genie Hero. Have you played it yet?
No, but I own it.
Oh,
so I can
it's really good. You'd like it.
Yeah, I even really like the old one, so if that says anything about it. Because it's like a more lighthearted Metroidvania type game.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I've heard that from a lot of people. CDG Cool Mellow.
What's it say?
I prefer Pirate's Curse. I've heard a lot of people prefer Pirate's Curse, but isn't it only on DSiWare or something? I can't remember what systems it's for. Did you all know there's a online? Hell yeah, I played it.
A what?
I played it. Family Guy Online.
Oh.
MMO Family Guy.
Is there any video of that even?
I think so, but yeah, it's kind of lost media right now because nobody like backed up the game as far as I know. But I think it was me, Sophia, and some other people from our old Skype group went and played it one night. I think I was streaming it too at the time. But yeah, it was dumb. You just make it like your own Family Guy OC and then go around Call Hog and do like random fetch quests for Joe and stuff.
I really want to play it. Was it kind of like Blue's Big Fat Awesome House Party then?
I haven't played that, but it's like
Okay.
it was like 3D too. Like they put some work into it. Like,
Yeah.
it wasn't just.
I can't remember if Big Fat Awesome House Party was in 3D.
Do you see Toy Story 4 yet? Yes, and it made me sad.
Yeah, Toy Story 4 was really good.
Yeah. I need to watch it again, but honestly I think I liked it more than Toy Story 3.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. I don't want to say that just yet because I've only seen it once and I've seen Toy Story 3
Twice.
probably, honestly. Yeah, I need to see it again before I say that for sure, but I do think I enjoyed it more than Toy Story 3. Have you seen Avengers Endgame? No, I haven't, but I'm...
Adventures.
Adventures. I'm slowly making my way through the MCU. The only ones I've watched are like... I've watched Phase 1, and then I recently watched Homecoming. Yeah. So who knows when I'll ever get to Endgame. In Toy Story 4. Would he save RC? Yeah, and then RC fucking dies. Can't believe RC died.
I'm really sorry.
Did you watch Civil War? No.
Watch me get it.
I mean, you proved your point. You are really good at it, but like that was the one you didn't want to be good at.
Hey, I had to prove it. Prove it or lose it, know what I'm saying?
Did you watch Civil War? Love you, Master. No, that might be the next one I watch because Homecoming was tied into that.
Mario's all beat up.
Sporky was pretty funny. Sporky? Oh yeah, Sporky. It was Forky, wasn't it? Without the S.
I think I remember it good enough to be like Toy Story 4 is better than 3.
Yeah.
I played it, I thought about it. Like, I didn't just come out of it and say, yeah, this is how I feel. I thought about it a lot, and I still agree, and I agree with it now still.
Uh-huh. It's just usually with like a series that is as big of a deal to me as Toy Story.
Yeah.
That's kind of a big thing for me to say, so I want to go back to see, because there are some times where I'll get washed up in the initial hype of something, you know what I mean, and I'll just really be excited about it, and that'll kind of sway my opinion of it.
My main issue.
And then I'll go back to it and I'll be like, this isn't as good as I remember.
My main issue with 3 though was the
poopy pee-pee jokes.
Yeah, like it seemed like it was like they separated it a bit more, and like they put some stuff in for the older audience, but they also put, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it was more polar with its jokes, where
Toy Story 4 respected the audience more, I feel like.
yeah, even the stuff that was obviously in there for the kiddos was still stuff.
Yeah, like Forky was definitely in there for the kiddos, but he was also in there for he added to the plot, whereas the poo-poo pee-pee jokes of Toy Story 3 didn't add anything.
And I won't comment on it. There's a part that spoil it, but
in Toy Story 4?
Yeah, so I don't want to talk about it, but I'm trying
like
to think
a
of
toilet humor thing?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, there's a part like it seemed like it was more shenanigans for the kiddos.
Mm-hmm.
But even then, it was like good enough for me.
Yeah. My friend took me to Toy Story 4 only to show me the T-pose. There's a T-pose in Toy Story 4? Jack, did you sing What's Gotta Work Teamwork from Wonder Pets? I do that all the time. I just kind of do it without thinking. The thing is like, I don't think I've ever even watched that show. I just know the song. Isn't it Wonder Pets or something?
Yeah, Wonder Pets.
Or yeah, they said Wonder Pets, yeah.
We're on our way to help.
No, maybe I did see it. Yeah, because it would have been on when I was sick or something.
Not too big and we're not too tough. When we work together, we've got the right stuff. Oh, Wonder Pets, yay!
Forky asked the most relatable question, why am I alive? Yeah, really got me thinking. Like one of them flip-flops. The rabbit and duck plush comedy felt kind of hit or miss. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah,
they're
that's that and like one other part is kind of what I'm talking about when I say that. I just didn't know how to word it.
Here, I'm gonna mute us, Lev. I'm really curious what you're referring to.
Okay.
Okay, Lev told me the thing.
We're back.
Yeah, it was.
Jack didn't agree with me.
I didn't agree with you. I thought that was genuinely funny.
Well, I mean, I did too.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I see what you mean though. The way they played it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the payoff I feel like was genuinely funny. Like the punchline to that.
Yeah.
Was...
Yeah. No, I completely agree. Like Yeah. I'm just saying that. Yeah, you get me.
Did you guys see Rocco's Modern Life Static Cling? No, I'm actually not rewatching. I'm watching a bunch of Rocco to prepare myself for it because I didn't watch Rocco. Prepare yourself. I didn't watch much Rocco growing up, so
I need to watch it still yet because I don't have Netflix.
Well, you can borrow mine to watch Static Cling.
Unless anyone else out there has a password for me.
My email address is this. Please send me your
my email address is send me your Netflix password at gmail.com.
Please send your Netflix email address followed by your password and security question so I may change your password. Are you guys gonna watch Steven Universe the movie? No, I probably shouldn't say this, but
I don't like Steven Universe.
No,
I think it's overrated.
Stop! I mean, is this you talking or is this you saying what I'm gonna say? Do you actually not like Steven Universe?
Putting words in your mouth because you don't know how to word this in a way that won't
Well,
And,
so I watch cartoons sometimes at work on my phone.
So I watch cartoons.
I have Hulu and the live TV version of Hulu, so I just put Cartoon Network on in the background, and an episode of Steven Universe played, and I actually really liked it. So I really want to give the show a try, because I haven't watched it yet. Apparently I sound like Greg Universe, Steven's dad. I don't hear it. Steven! I get that like all the time in comments. People are like,
Did you know you sound like Greg Universe?
and I'm like, what? And I've like gone back multiple times and like listened to like Greg's greatest clips, and I don't hear it.
Gregory.
Dude, I watch cartoon at work too during break, of course. Oh, I don't watch them during breaks. That's the thing why I was hesitant to say it. I mean, I still do get work done because I do IT, so it's like something I can have on in the background. And I mean, like, is it any different from like
Jack
listening
does
to a
it
podcast?
all.
I do it all. He
IT.
scrubs, he dices, he slices.
'Cause it's IT.
Oh, that was your joke. I'm sorry, I went somewhere else with that.
It's okay.
I ruined your joke. I'm sorry. Season 1 is mostly world building. Yeah, I've heard that. It's but I mean that's a lot of shows where season 1 is more slice of lifey. Like Gravity Falls is the best example I can think of. And then it's seasons after that are when they start to get heavy on plot stuff.
Yeah, I kind of want to watch it. I don't know. From what I've seen, I wasn't super into it, but
Yeah, I
maybe
might have just got like one good episode, but the episode I caught was like, yeah, I could get into this.
Yeah, I've only seen really early episodes before they start doing plot stuff, and then I've also seen one later episode after way too deep in the plot. So I'm kind of haven't really seen a good one yet.
You guys interested in the Zim movie? Yeah, but Zim's another show I didn't really watch too much growing
Zim's
up.
good.
So I'll have to do with what I'm doing with Rocco right now and watch a bunch of Invader Zim before I watch the movie. What is it? What is it called?
I don't
The
know.
movie?
I
It's like
forget.
Enter the Glowglax or something. But yeah,
I watch full episodes of Gravity Falls.
Oh, so I was talking about this in the Discord. So Nickelodeon chose not to air Rocco and put it on Netflix, right?
Yeah.
My thing is, don't they have like a 90s block? Don't they have a like Nicktoons or all that block?
Yeah,
or something?
but they barely play any ads on there as is.
Oh, so because I was gonna say, why didn't they just air it there?
It's number one, it's late. Number two, like I've watched it before, and the commercials are like 2 minutes long at most.
It's like original Boomerang kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Where it didn't have.
Yeah, and then they play like things that aren't ads and stuff like that. Yeah,
Just like bumpers.
Yeah.
Me and my friends get no respect.
Yeah.
What does Scooby-Doo do that? Something.
See, I'm really used to the
Jabberjaw. Anybody know what I'm doing?
I'm really used to the 64 timing right now.
Okay, no. What the hell?
You're doing the song I used to do. But I'm just in the middle of this thought. I'm really used to the 64 timing right now, so like I like it's like a weird switch.
So when you did that, you're just like, Jack, are you doing this right now? I'm just gonna pretend you didn't do that.
I always start off with the heart.
DDD, coming at ya.
Original boomer stuff.
Should play Glob's Gloom of Doom. What? I thought it was Glob's of Doom. What's Gloom of Doom? What did you watch? I don't know. I watched a lot of stuff. Hey guys, Invader Zim, the movie Enter the Forpus or whatever is getting delayed until it is? Where are you getting this info?
Go ahead and post a link or I don't believe you. Because people have said some crazy stuff in our chat before and we'll be like, oh, send me a link. And then they never do.
Yeah. I want to be a KFC manager? Well, I mean, everybody's got their own goals. Sure.
I want to be able to afford rent.
Yeah. Was Lev by chance playing 64 Paper Mario recently?
Yeah.
How'd you know? Is the Kirby anime good? It is the best fucking anime ever. Don't let any of those weeaboos tell you otherwise.
One of the lame things about the 64
Okay, you scared me there. I thought you were gonna say one of the lame things about the Kirby anime.
is that it
friendship
isn't longer.
over.
Is that
Okay.
There's not more episodes.
That's the only answer.
No, one of the lame things about the 64 one is that there's no stylish moves. So when I'm playing it, I press A anyways, like I'm gonna do it, and just
Oh.
pretend that they're...
Yeah, pretend that they're there. You get like little paper things and like stick them on
Yeah.
there yourself and then say stylish and stuff.
stylish.
Yeah.
Nah, it didn't get
So you
that way.
ignore toy bots and red globs of doom.
No. We purposely aren't playing toy bots just to make our fans angry at it.
You know us. That's what we live for. Oh, you came, did you? I got the info from the Microsoft XP internet. I'm watching this on Microsoft XP. That might be my favorite new thing, Microsoft XP.
What?
Sounds like something my grandma would say, and I love it.
I don't get it.
It's Windows XP. What is Microsoft XP? I don't know. Just like things old people say, like mistakenly say, is like that's like my brand of humor. I love that
My
shit.
brand.
My brand. I tried Sonic X and thought it was weird. The only reason I like Sonic X is because of Greg. No, I shouldn't say that. It's good. It just doesn't hold up now.
Well,
Yeah, season 3 is probably the best. I mean, if we're bringing nostalgia into the equation,
of what?
Sonic X,
Oh.
Sonic anime, I probably like season 2 the best because that adapted all the games, and I thought that was really cool as a kid. I'm watching this on Windows Millennial. Felt unnecessary. Apparently,
Necessary?
is that really necessary? Apparently season 3... I can't remember if I bring this up in my video tonight. But apparently season 3 didn't even air on TV in Japan. It was like only... They only released it on DVDs or something, or some early form of streaming. Like,
Laserdisc.
yeah, that's it. The show could have ended at the episode prior. Oh yeah, I remember that. It was a good end. But no, they just had to keep going.
You just had to keep going.
Any good recommendations? I need something to watch. Well, there's this channel called Jack and Lev, and I hear they're streaming Thousand Year Door right now, right? That's a good watch. You know, I'd recommend that. Or, I hear, the same channel also has a, little series they did on, the Jimmy Neutron game. On the Nintendo GameCube from Big Sky Interactive. That's a good one.
Big Sky Interactive.
Yeah. Gotta go, bye. Alright. Catch you later, gaming Brendan.
Bye bye, friend.
You have school tomorrow? School already started up for people?
Sad.
It's still summer, isn't it?
They're real great guys. Oh, you.
Oh, you. Oh, yes, I've heard of Jack and Lev. They're really great guys. Oh, you. I bet you're making them blush right now. Remember the Jimmy face? Of course I do. How could I forget that face?
I never forget a face, but for you I'll make an exception.
School started a week ago for me. Oofy woofy. Woofer woofers. Yeah, it's really dumb. School's dumb. I will say, this is gonna sound weird, the main thing I miss from school is like having summers off. I don't know if you get this, but like whenever I have a job through the summer, like when summer's coming up, I'll be like, at least I'll have the summer off. And I'm like, shit, that's right, they only do that for school. I get that all the time. Especially now that I work at a college where, like,
Yeah.
usually you have the summers off. It just feels weird. It feels like I shouldn't be working right now. I should just be at home playing Super Mario Sunshine. Whatever I used to do as a kid during summer.
Yeah, I don't know.
My childhood.
My duck.
Who's funnier, Jack or Lev? Ooh.
I think Lev is obviously funnier.
You know what? I'm gonna have to do.
That makes me feel weird.
I know, that's what I
You're
said it.
supposed to disagree.
Oh boy. So how about Woody's fever dream? Yeah, that was pretty funny. How that
My
game?
college classes start at 11 a.m.
Remember the Kevin face from Ed, Edd n Eddy? Yeah. I'm glad that's like a meme, like a proper meme.
Yeah.
That face. I dread the day of adulthood. I mean, honestly, like, both have got their pros and cons.
Honestly, my childhood was a lot worse than my adulthood.
Yeah, which makes me really sad because I hate saying this because like I don't want to feel like I'm gloating.
I'm a glow.
Jack had a pretty cool childhood, so if I had to pick, I'd pick my childhood over my childhood. It's like my childhood was just playing Super Mario Sunshine and Wind Waker and Smash with the fam. But yeah, the main thing I like about adulthood is I can just buy whatever the fuck I want now. Like, I hated as a kid having to be like... Have you guys ever seen that Wii U commercial? Where the kids are like coming up with a plan on how they're gonna sell their parents on a Wii U? That's like the shit I had to do to convince my parents to buy stuff. I'm sure like everybody else did too. Like I remember the only reason I was able to buy Super Smash Brothers is because I gave my mom this big spiel about how it's multiplayer and how I could play with my brother to help us get along more. I never played that game.
Yeah.
I did the same thing with New Super Mario Bros. Wii, except I actually did play that with my mom and my brother, and that was really fun. I felt like the families in the Wii commercials. You know what I mean? I was those families. I had like those Asian guys knocking at my door. It was really weird.
Would like to play.
What was your favorite Nick show? I'm gonna exclude SpongeBob because that's the obvious answer. Honestly, Rugrats. Rugrats is really good. What about yours? Excluding SpongeBob.
Excluding SpongeBob.
Because like, that's the easy out. I feel like.
I don't know. Rocco, I guess.
Really?
Rocco's really good. I liked Zim. Or it'd probably be Hey Arnold, actually.
Ooh, yeah. I'd still go with Rugrats just because
I don't need it.
they took the babies thing and just ran with it. You know what I mean?
Don't run with the baby.
Like it wasn't just a pointless gimmick. They actually did some really creative stuff with it, and they made it like the characters felt like they were babies. You know
Yeah,
what I
I
mean?
haven't seen any good episodes recently. I tried to watch it recently, and it was only...
They just air like newer episodes, and those aren't as good.
Yeah.
I don't know if they got new writers or whatever, but I've been watching.
Well, it just lasted way too long from what I...
Yeah, the first couple seasons are really good.
Undertale.
It's Undertale. No kidding. My favorite thing with Rugrats is how when you get older, the adults become the best characters because like they actually gave them real world problems.
Wait, did I not read the question right?
Probably not. You got it wrong.
What do you... I actually have to read these, I'm sorry. What do you eat one Mr. Softener and one Mr. Fireflower cost at the shop? 10 coins? Sounds right.
Sure.
Let's do 12.
I don't know the answer.
I never shop in this game.
Lev again.
I'm gonna die.
I'm gonna die. Neen How Kawaii Land was my first game. That show had a game? I say Jimmy Neutron and also Hey Arnold and Avatar.
What's that guy called? Cusco's?
Cusco.
Cusco's? Give me that answer.
Are you actually tying?
Give
Please.
me that answer.
Come on, Gim. Fruit.
Okay, I'm doing croup.
Are you sure? Wow, Lev knows this game more than you, Lev.
I know my stuff.
Yeah, I really wanted to give Avatar a try just because of all of that.
Now, where is the crystal star?
Crystal coconut.
Lev knows this game more than you, Lev.
Is that what I said?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Here's where it gets hard.
Have either of you seen Book of Mario Thousand of Doors? If not, I recommend watching videos on it. Wait, is that actually a thing, or are you just making fun of the title?
Explain what it coulda be.
What it coulda be? What it woulda be?
Are you ready for the diabolical question 5? How can one get from Petal Meadows to Rookport? Go through a pipe.
Wow, Lev, you really do know this game. It's an actual thing? Is it like a YouTube poop thing, or... I have Donkey Kong Country, the Legend of the Crystal Coconut on VHS. So, me and my mom went to like a supermarket, and they had a section for VHSs, and they had that, and I like begged my mom to get it. And she saved me, man. Like, she was like, no, you don't want that. You really don't want this.
5 hands. Fuzzies, clefts, Goombas, or
Koopa
Koopa
Troopas?
Troopas?
I mean, come on, Lev. Like, only one of those have hands.
A Goomba?
Oh,
A Koopa Troopa?
don't do this to me. You're embarrassing me.
Koopa Troopa?
Do Goombas have hands?
No, Goombas don't have hands. They don't have...
Do Clefs have hands?
No.
Do Fuzzies have hands?
You know what? I'm dyslexic.
What?
I thought it said which one of these creatures have 5 hands.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lo. Kim's getting really mad. He called you Levi instead of Lev. That's how you know he's getting really angry. You just, I was like, dyslexic, you just added a word.
Look, I don't make the diseases. Oh my god.
What? What number question is this? Are you sure?
Yeah, it says 7 right there.
Oh.
What, am I just gonna put a 5 there?
Oh, I don't know if it's the...
It also says Elvis. And lives and lives.
Wow, that's a lot of things. Super question 64. What happens if you lose this?
I don't know.
Oh, well, we almost found out. I can't believe I've lost it. Thwomps are my favorite.
Bonks.
Yeah. Thwomps.
Humph.
Oomph. Do you like a pup named Scooby-Doo? I don't know. That
Fred's
was
always blaming that one guy.
Red. Yeah, that was one of those shows. It was always on before school, so like I just watched it because like what else am I
Remember
gonna
one
watch?
time it's really him.
Yeah. Why didn't he go to prison or something? He like did a crime.
Do a crime.
Do a crime.
If you lose, you fight 3 clefts.
What do you think? I just put 5 there. That was really funny how Luke said that.
I'm really sorry I did that if you're offended again. When I was a cashier, I used to read people their totals out of order sometimes.
How did that usually end?
Well, they'd make a face, and then that's when I'd realize I'm probably doing it. And then so then I'd look at it again, and I'd be like, okay, no, I read it in the wrong order, I'm sorry.
I don't know, would the thing I do be considered dyslexic? Because I do that a lot, like when I said Lev, when I said your name twice in the sentence.
I don't know, I think it's just reading, isn't it? Isn't dyslexic?
Yeah, I
only
guess
with
my thing
reading?
is talking. Like I'll do stuff like that. Jack and
Yeah.
commit a crime. What kind of crime would we commit? That's a weird question. I'm interested to see how you guys answer now.
Dexter's Lab on the PS1. Is it just a port of the Game Boy Advance game?
I didn't even know there was a Game Boy Advance game.
Because we have the Game Boy Advance game, but the Game Boy Advance game, some of the copies shipped with defects, so you actually can't beat some of them.
Wait, you looked this up and you know?
Because we have it, and we have one of the defected ones, so we can never beat our copy.
Like I can look that up right online.
Probably.
Right now.
I didn't look it up. My brother did, and he told me about it. So unless he was wrong.
Oh, okay. That could be. That sounds like a my uncle works at Nintendo kind of story, but I'm gonna just believe you because that makes the story.
Yeah, I didn't do it.
That's really good at this game.
I didn't try. I didn't try to get it that time.
Red rum. You guys think we could do murder? Yeah, we could probably murder a guy.
Oh, though.
I don't know. Ourselves.
I mean, that'd work.
That was really bad. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Our career there, that's better. That's less sad.
Sad. Do you have a dog? I used to.
Oh. I have a cat. Somebody asked, do we have any pets? I have a cat.
I don't have any pets.
Yeah.
I used to have Duke the dog.
Duke the dog. Do you remember the Canadian logo? Yeah, I do.
No.
Check Snap. You're lucky I have my phone in here. How do I use Snapchat? That's your cat. Kim just sent me a snap of his cat.
Snapcat.
Snapcat. Yeah, we can murder a guy. Have you guys ever thought about playing Kingdom Hearts? I have tried it before, and I streamed it like years ago, like probably over 4 years ago, and I can see why people like it. It's just not my thing. Mainly because I feel the gameplay for at least one feels very dated by today's standards, so it's really hard for me to get into as somebody who did grow up with
It's
it.
a game I'd rather watch someone play than play myself.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And honestly, I really want to watch somebody play it because I am genuinely curious about the story because it's such a big old meme at this point.
My favorite part about 2 is when you play the rhythm game Under the Sea.
Under the Sea, yeah. Isn't it like it goes on for way longer than it should?
Yeah.
Do you guys look up more on Big Sky?
I already looked it all up.
I tried to, and I'm pretty sure they gave me a virus or something, or they're tracking my IP. Remember that?
Yeah.
I looked them up on Google, and they're like, your IP is this.
Yeah.
Never come back. I only kind of like 2, not any of the others. Do people actually like 3? Because I've heard more bad things than good things about 3.
I hear mixed things.
Yeah.
I hear it just wasn't what it could have been or something.
Should have been. Right. 3 is a good game for beginners. Big Sky is coming to my house. Please, that would make my day. It's mixed.
It would make me yay.
It would make me yay. Yeah, someday I'll dive into Kingdom Hearts again. Like, I don't know, I'll try the games again, maybe. Maybe.
Remember when I read it with the 5?
Yeah, it was actually pretty funny.
How embarrassing.
No, I had a good laugh.
I've actually considered trying to go to a doctor, but it's such a rare thing that they'd just be like, dude, this isn't really an issue.
I mean, it is though. That is kind of something that would. I mean, your example of you being a cashier is a perfect example of how it can affect your day-to-day life.
Yeah, but I mean, how would a doctor be able to? Wouldn't you have to do a reading test or something to figure out what it is? And what are the chances I do it right then?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm a really slow reader. My books, it takes me a lot longer than probably an average person to actually read a book. So that sucks.
Yeah.
I just need a bunch of Adderall. Just kidding. It's a joke.
What's Adderall? I don't know what
It's
Adderall is.
ADHD meds. It makes you focus.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It could just be ADHD, I guess, or whatever.
Is that a symptom of it though?
Lev even was like 5 hands during the question, and I was like, what's he thinking about that, Levi?
So like even you were unsure about it?
I guess.
Well, cause like the thing is like I heard you say 5. Well, I thought you said 5 fingers. But the thing is like none of those other enemies had hands to begin with. So
Yeah, that's why I was confused. I was like, does a fuzzy have hands? And they're just, or does he?
yeah, or does he? You know, that's probably one of my favorite SpongeBob moments. Like that's one of those that always sticks with me. Another one is
Another one.
Another one is, hey Patrick, what am I? Stupid. No,
Yeah.
I'm Texas. What's the difference?
That one's pretty good.
How about those N64 Elmo games? The only thing I know about those games is like, I think it was like Vinny from Vinesauce or something. Or no, his granddad guy, Joel, played him and he like corrupted him and like Elmo got all scary and like melted.
Wait, is there 2 Vine sauces?
It's like a group of YouTubers.
Oh. I was just like, assumed Joel and Vinny were the same person.
No. There's like, there's even more than that, I think. I think they're just like the big ones that everybody knows. But like...
Can we get in on this?
I don't know, I guess, if you really want to.
Yeah, I want to be a Vine sauce.
Yeah. You guys think we have what it takes to be a part of Vinesauce? Be honest. An underground community? Just like us, right? We're one of those.
Yeah.
Squidward, your ceiling is talking to me. What is that one from?
I don't know.
Squidward,
is that from a newer one?
Squidward, your ceiling is talking to me? I don't remember that one.
Is that from a new episode or something?
One of the most bizarre moments. Like, it's so bizarre.
Here, I'm gonna actually do it this time.
Well, you kind of did it.
I guess so.
When Squidward's a quote-unquote ghost, and they have to go clean his closet or whatever, they just tear off the wallpaper. I was like, I mean, it's funny because it's bizarre, but is there more to that joke?
I think that's it. My favorite thing that they do is when they have like a really educated joke in there for no reason.
Like, what's an example?
Like when they're bringing him around and he's like, too hot.
Oh,
too
yeah.
cold.
Yeah. Why do you get to be dirty, Dan? I'm dirty, Dan. You guys are funny boys. You should probably be a Vine. Yeah, we should just make a Vine.
I used to make vines,
Yeah.
and then Dad.
Yeah. Wait, what's Lev talking about?
Vines?
Oh!
No, I used to like upload my own vines.
Alright, Pinhead, your time
I
is
totally
up.
didn't protect myself during that.
Well, you just went in raw.
Yeah.
That's unethical. Holy shoot! It looks so good. I'd live there. You mean it, Patrick? No. Oh yeah. That's the opposite day episode, right? I think it is.
Yeah, probably.
Let's acquire a taste for freeform jazz. Probably my favorite like joke. It's like a short moment that like a blink and you miss it thing.
Yeah.
Is Grandma's Kisses, where Patrick's trying to teach SpongeBob how to be an adult. He's like, puff out your chest. Now say, tax exemption. Tax exemption.
Yeah.
I don't know, that always gets me. Just because, like, that's the most adult thing they could, like, think of to have him say. Tax exemption.
Yeah. Then we started using that word.
Tax exemption? That's why it's so funny.
Now we're sad.
Tax exemption. It's only not funny if you don't puff out your chest. Do you remember Lev says merman?
No.
Merman.
Give us some context.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some context on that one. Oh, gross. That seems really excessive. You only killed one. It looks like a face. Can you see that?
Yeah.
That was really funny how it looked like it. York. Yoy.
Go.
They did an episode recently where Doodle Bob came back, right?
Yeah.
Is that any good?
I don't know if I saw it. Probably wasn't any good.
Then there was another episode with Doodle Bob, or not.
With Doodle Bob. And then there was another one where they had Doodle Bob.
Shut the fuck up. Where they, Bubble Buddy. Bubble Buddy came back. Didn't you see that one? I think you told me it was pretty alright.
No.
Hmm.
I saw it, but I don't remember it being pretty alright.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. You said number 11!
What's this about saying merman now?
I don't know. Mermaid Jack and Barnacle Lev. I get to wear a bra. Mermaid Man wears a bra for those, so everybody's up to speed. Not just being weird. I like how our the chat's just SpongeBob references. That's all it is right now.
Can I do it? No.
Yeah.
I'm bad at it. I'm sorry. I lied to everybody.
You bombed. And you disappointed the crowd. I'm about to open a can of whoop ass on you.
Remember, welcome to Levi Realize.
It's LaCroix.
Levi realizes he's no good at his favorite game.
I mean, that happens a lot, doesn't it? I mean, I feel like this has happened before, right? Where we play a game you thought you were good at. I mean, it happens to me too.
Probably.
I feel like this is isn't the first time.
Yeah, like when I tried to beat you at playing Mario Sunday.
Oh yeah, that's another example. But it happens to me too. I'm trying to think of an example.
I'm sure it does though.
Shut up!
April Fools. Jerk.
Jerk. But the point I'm gonna make is like, it's like it just makes you think like, were your standards of what a good video gamer is, were they low back then, or were you just better back then? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or I guess a better way to put it is, did you think you were good back then, you really weren't, or
yeah.
were you just better back then?
You stink, mother. Yeah, I don't know. Could be a little column A, a little column B.
Yeah. I guess as a kid you probably played games more, so maybe you were.
Yeah, now I can't bring myself to play a game because I have to sit up to do it.
Oh no. That could have went in one of two ways. Like, I can't bring myself to play a game because I just have other things to do. Or the way you went, which is really sad. I thought you were gonna go the way I was thinking.
Is because literally you have to like, I can't just like lay down and play a game.
Well, that's why the Switch is so great.
Well, because I have to sit up to play the Switch too.
Oh, I don't.
Because otherwise my elbows will get hurt.
You do one of these. You do one of these.
Yeah.
You just lay down and you kill your upper back and neck in the process.
See, I can't really.
But at least you don't have to get up.
I guess.
Wii U chat. That was a thing. I used it like once or twice, I think. Can't remember who with. Oh yeah, I remember who with. I think I remember being good because I played all the games on easy. I mean, that's probably part of it too. Because I totally did that too. We speak is the best form of communication. Hey, were you at my stream last night whenever I streamed it? Because that is a fact. We speak was the best form of communication.
What's we speak?
We're no longer friends.
The joke that Levi doesn't get the thing, so we're not friends anymore.
Fuck off.
What is it though?
It's just, it was the voice chat option for the Wii that only like 3 games supported. And I used it a lot because I played Animal Crossing City Folk a bunch.
Well, I didn't have Animal Crossing.
Even Rick had it. Me and Rick would go on there sometimes. I still have a... I should see if I can find this for you before we leave. I have a We Speak message from Rick. He's like, oh yeah, I got We Speak. I should see if I still have it.
What other games used it?
Animal Crossing, do you remember the Conduit?
Yeah.
It was like a first-person
I
shooter
didn't have
thing.
it though.
Yeah, I rented it. Endless Ocean too. Do you remember Endless Ocean?
I know what it is because I just got the ISO of it earlier this year.
You mean you bought it?
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all gonna live stream Pokemon Sleep? Yeah, that'll be the only game I'm really good at. Or actually really bad at. I sleep terribly now.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually get it to see what it actually tells me because
What a dystopian, like, time we live in. Where there's like, we have like stuff that just tracks our everything.
yeah. Well, they should totally like at least Nintendo's not gonna be selling us to advertisers.
Yeah, true.
Any
true.
other person would be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
My thing about that is like I know we've talked about this before. I don't know. I'll just say it again because chat or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I wake up most nights. I wake up several times, like every single hour,
Mm-hmm.
because I sleep really bad. Like I normally can get enough sleep. I used to have issues with it, but like for the most part, like I can sleep a full 8 hours. The problem is I'll wake up at least 20 times every single night.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm curious what Pokemon Sleep will have to say about me, because that's how it works, right? It actually tells you how much you're waking up, or do I have it wrong?
They weren't very clear on it, but that's kind of the gist I got. Yeah, I've been doing that more and more recently. I'd imagine I sleep very similarly to you now, which sucks because I used to be able to sleep pretty good.
I'm not as light of a sleeper as I used to be,
Yeah.
but I'm doing that still. And that's just something I've always done. I thought it was normal till someone pointed out that it's not normal. You're supposed to wake up once when your sleep cycle ends, which is 3 to 4 hours, and then once when you actually wake up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm getting better now, where before, when I used to wake up a bunch like that, I'd have to stay up for a while, like I couldn't fall immediately back to sleep.
Yeah.
But now I'm at least like I wake up for just a few seconds and then be like, fuck everything, and then go back to sleep. So how have you guys been? Well, you know, just hating life.
Yeah.
Really hating life.
Yeah.
It's about as far into it as I'm gonna get.
Same though.
Oh, including... Okay, he was talking to the chat, not us, Lev.
Oh.
How rude of us.
How's Lev? There we go.
Okay.
Lev's
That's the spirit.
as bad as can be.
Metapod versus Metapod. Yeah. Okay. Let's put money on this, guys. What do you think is going to be the final year for Just Dance on the Wii? I think 2021 will. Because they just announced 2020, right?
Did they?
Yeah, like, that's coming to the Wii. I think they'll do one more for 2021 if they're still doing that series by then, and then that'll be it. 2089, 2023, 3000.
2069.
My source told me. 2020. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I could see 2020 being the last one, but I think just one more. I could see one more year. The year 99. 9999. In the year 2525.
Ubisoft is still releasing Just Dance, and we owners are still playing it.
I know what you're doing.
And the internet is making fun of it. In the year 200 and a half. Another Just Dance came out the other day. Haven't even finished the one from last year. And they're planning another one for next year. Wow. I took that, I did that for way longer than I should.
I'm sorry.
In the year 95.
I can't even use you, Coops. You might as well appeal.
Yeah, they started releasing Just Dances for previous years to make up for last time. Just Dance 1978. I'm all for making that petition. Lev, did you really laugh hard in April Fool's 2019?
Why? What happened then?
I don't know. We colored a book. How cool is that?
Did you really laugh hard? I guess. What do you mean?
7/27/1978. I don't
Laugh
get it.
at what? Tell me what I laughed at. The thing with the traffic cone where Patrick said looks like a traffic cone?
Sponge Gar.
I don't really understand what you're talking about.
One of my favorite things is I'm really sorry I can't remember who it is, but their profile picture is like one of the things we colored.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Just Dance 1930, The Great Depression. Usually I don't play games like this, but it was a party. Play games like Paper Mario. See, I don't know. I don't play too many RPGs either, but like the ones that don't take themselves too seriously, I can get into. Like the only ones I can really play that take themselves way too seriously are like Persona and Fire Emblem, I guess. Like all the other ones, like Final Fantasy, or like Sephiroth fucking killed my mom.
Spoiler.
I'm sorry. And it's just like, come on, man. There's no way you can carry that sword all that way. I can't take you serious. I was tempted to change my Discord profile picture to a side view of Tots wearing sunglasses.
Aw. Do it.
Do it. You ever notice how the first world in this is like kind of very similar to the first world in 64?
Yeah.
I think the second world is also pretty similar. Right? What's the second world in 64?
What's the second world here?
I don't remember. Desert? Is it a
Dessert.
desert? More like it. I do enjoy RPGs every once in a while. Yeah, it's just the very stereotypical ones I can't get into, like Final Fantasies and stuff, but
they're very different. Yeah, I remember what it is now, because Gim told me. It is the desert in 64, but not here. Oh.
What was I gonna say? Oh, I do plan on trying the Final. See, guys, I'm perfect at it.
10 for 10.
Yeah. I do plan on trying the Final Fantasy VII remake, and if I can't get into that, I'm just gonna say, yeah, these games just aren't for me. Two Stupid Dogs versus Cat Scratch. I've only seen Cat Scratch, so I can't weigh in on that. Are you guys hyped for Battle for Bikini Bottom remake coming out? Yeah, but like, I'm very worried about it because I feel like people are. Is that just a random silhouette in the window? Right there.
It's a broken window.
Oh. People are blindly getting excited for it because it's just Battle for Bikini Bottom remade, which is what a lot of people wanted. But not many people are researching who's doing it. It's like some unknown developer that has a pretty bad track record from what I've seen. So that is getting me kind of worried about it. Because, like, they could totally screw this up, and I'm kind of worried they might, but we'll see.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get it day one or nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I'll still get it, and we'll still play it for Jack and Love, probably, because I feel like we have to, otherwise we'll get arrested or something.
Ouch.
So this is the first Nick remake they're doing, right? THQ, remember they had like that big list of ones they were gonna remake?
Well, was that an accurate list, or was that just
them listing off stuff?
Yeah, was that just for good press?
Might have been.
And this was the only thing they really had planned.
Well, it's a big one. You don't see people asking for any of the other ones, I don't think.
Except for us.
Except for us, yeah. Like, actually.
Come on, Barnyard.
Yeah, come on, give us Barnyard. Come on, Reggie, give us Barnyard! Does anyone remember the PC basketball game where you can beat Nickelodeon characters?
I think I have it.
Yeah, you have it.
I have that, if not that we're gonna play it, because I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, unless someone wants us to play it.
Rock 3. Render the Flying Dutchman, a self-aware parody of the original classic. I would, honestly, I hate to say this, I'm gonna get a lot of shit for this, I would be more excited if it was a Revenge of the Flying Dutchman remake. Yeah. I don't know. I have more memories with that game. I know more people look fondly on Battle for Bikini Bottom more. But yeah.
Yeah.
I remember a basketball game where you can play Yeah, you can fucking play. Have
Three
you
on three.
Have you ever played that? No, not that one. Not that one. The one where you can fucking play as Mario, Luigi, and Peach versus Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah, that's 3 on 3.
No, 3 on 3 is Mario characters versus Mario characters. This is V3 or something.
Oh, well, same thing then.
NBA V. I have it.
They both have a 3 in them.
Where is it? NBA Street V3.
Yeah, I remember we rented it for someone's birthday party when I was a kid. We were all disappointed.
I remember actually liking it. But I haven't played it like since. I have it.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous and I love it. Isn't there a snowboarding game that did the same thing?
I don't know.
It's like real snowboarders with like Shaun White and whoever else.
That's the only snowboarder anyone knows.
Yeah. And then it had like Mario characters.
Dad.
Yeah, look up NBA Street V3. It's such a weird game, but yeah. When there's trouble, you know who to call. Sponge Titans? What? What's the second world in this game? No, that's Danganronpa V3. Haha, that's really funny.
Hugh. Neutron.
Woody Woodpecker movie? The only reason I remember that is because, like, Rebel Taxi did a review and somebody else. Can't remember. I think it was I Hate Everything. I don't know. Like, a bunch of people did reviews on it.
I hate everything.
Including myself. Jimbo. That's a thing. LaMayo. Dance Dance Revolution Mario. I would say we'd play that on Jack and Live, but I feel like people would expect face cam and I ain't about that life.
Yeah.
That one did Mario with actual humans before Odyssey. Yeah, exactly. NBA Street V3
No.
did real life humans before Odyssey did. People forget the OG.
Never forget.
Never forget. I play Tony Hawk skateboard on my PlayStation Portable. I'm a real skater boy. Shaka bro. Do you ever play any of the Tony Hawk games?
Yeah, I have one on the GameCube.
I didn't play much of it. I know Rick was like super into them. Whenever I'd go over to his house when we were young, he'd always play them, and it was like I'd just watch. Yeah, it was. Sunshine was originally gonna have humans in it. It was really cool. That's one like game I feel like its pre-release content isn't talked about as much as it should, because it was really interesting, which is Sunshine's. Because there's a lot that was left out of that game. Like, there's gonna be like a train system, and that's how you got around the whole island, other than just gonna be like warp things. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, wait, what warp things?
You know, in Sunshine, you just jump into like the M's or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Originally, it was gonna be like a train system that brought you around the island.
Okay.
But they probably got rid of it because apparently you had to. That's what coins were going to be used for. You'd pay so many coins to get on the train to get to a different level, which I think is really cool because it's not that hard to like get a couple of coins and then jump on the train. Then of course there was going to be, you know, the real humans. There was going to be the bunch of stuff that I can't really remember right now. Anyone else remember the same mistake as I did? What? It was random, but for the longest time I mixed up which person the Jack and Lev icons refer to. Because of it, I always pictured Jack as wearing glasses, for example. That's really interesting. That's something I never really thought of. Because we never, like, put names on...
Which,
yeah, like,
well, what way do you
label them?
read it? It's Jack and Lev, and then you're always on the left side, so like at least we got that right.
Yeah, but I could totally see that as something people just don't know because like we don't say who's who.
Yeah, who's who at the zoo.
Yeah. There have been some people who said they can't tell the difference between our voices. And they're like, it's so confusing. I can't tell who's talking because you both sound the same.
Are you seriously making fun of my accent right now?
You can come in.
Did I get a key? No.
Is it backwards? Is it the other way? I can't picture our icon right now. On the thumbnails, I'm on the left.
Yeah, and it says Jack first.
What about our icon? Oh, on our icon, yeah, you're on the left, you're on the top.
Oh.
I ain't changing that. Like Gil said. When I first saw Jack is that old picture, I think from 2014 or 2013. Yeah, people know what I look like. That's weird.
But do you know what I look like?
Yeah, you're just a 2D picture. It's really weird. Anyways, gotta go. Stay fresh. Same to you. Don't get cooked. Stay off the hook. You know, when you read an icon, you start on top left, so you're just putting the star on yours. Yeah, again, that's why I did it. Lev's the store, the show. He's more than you think. He's got maximum Lev. Levy's the one.
Comes right.
Back at ya.
Comes right.
When you're trying to watch Jack and Lev and your cat decides it's face biting time, I think you should tell your cat to stop. I've had multiple cats and I don't think I've ever had one that just straight up comes up to me and starts biting my face off. My current cat likes to bite ankles sometimes. Yeah, she's a little roughhouser. She just likes to play. She's not being a meanie. Coops drowns.
I'm sorry, Coops.
Coop made the ultimate sacrifice. It's nibble time. My cat's great.
Cats are lazy.
Lazy? Who you calling lazy?
Me.
I want an HD remake of the Jack and the game. Me too. I don't even think I don't think the person who made that game even watches us anymore.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're washed up.
Did we disappoint?
Probably. I mean, we disappointed me. We disappointed the crowd. And wait, I said the second one first. Shit, I ruined the reference! Start the song. Start the song. There we go.
What is this, Minecraft?
Did you watch the newest Donkey yet?
No.
You should watch it, it's really good. Lev, you gotta watch it when you get home.
What is it?
It's like our humor. It's like something we would make. It's a donkey Minecraft video. I mean, you already know what it's gonna be.
You already know what it is.
It's really good. Oh, I thought you would have watched it already.
I'm sorry. I had a whole week this week.
Yeah. Wait, Boomerang sucks now? Boomerang's, I don't know, it's weird.
Always sucked.
Yeah.
They used to have Tom and Jerry.
Well, they still have Tom and Jerry.
They used to have Bobby's World.
It was a good show. I can't remember who it was, but somebody did one of those where they were like saying that they were like, games used to be better back in the day, and then I just linked that video as a reply.
Yeah, were they being funny or?
Yeah, they were being sarcastic. It was the director of Hat in Time. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, because I've just always wanted an opportunity like that to link that video
Yeah.
as like a reply. You know what YouTube needs? YouTube needs a clip feature like Twitch. Because like, how many times have you wanted just like a section of a video to use as like a reply to something? You know what I mean?
Yeah, they just have the thing where you have to tell them what parts you want.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like, they just do Looney Tunes and Tom and Jerry now, I think, on Boomerang are like the oldest things they do. Besides that, it's just like reruns of Teen Titans Go and stuff. Which, by the way, I've said this before, Teen Titans Go is actually pretty good. I'm not afraid to say that. I like Teen Titans Go.
Teen Titans, no.
It's just one of those shows where, like, you've said this before, where you can only take so much of it.
Yeah.
But I do think it's genuinely a good show.
And
it just gets a bad rep because fans of the original are like, not my Teen Titans. And, like, I'm a huge fan of the original, and even I, like, respect it and like it.
Yeah, everyone's like, but they turned it into something it's not.
They still kept
disrespected it.
They could have, like, the characters are very true to the original.
Well,
like
yeah, it's not like they, you know, took a comic book and turned it into an anime or anything.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm just gonna give up on that.
And the part I like best is, apparently when the original was airing, like, the same exact thing happened with people who enjoyed the original comics. They were saying the same thing about the anime
I
version.
believe it.
History repeats itself. Ah, thanks, C-Funk.
What did C-Funk
He
say?
just said, I hate Teen Titans Go, but I respect your opinion.
Yeah, it's definitely not our demographic, is the other thing.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
But jokes are jokes.
I do feel bad admitting this, but, like, it has genuinely made me laugh a few times.
Yeah, I mean,
I
just
just feel weird saying that because I'm not in the demographic.
yeah, just because a joke's for kids doesn't mean that it can't be funny.
Well, yeah, because that's kind of degrading to kids saying, like, you don't get quality humor.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I feel like people use that excuse all the time, like, this joke is for kids, or like, that's a kid's joke, and it's like, why can't kids have good jokes like the adults?
Like, look at the what was it, Peppa Pig, the clip that went around a couple years ago, with the whistling or whatever.
I remember that clip going around, but I don't remember exactly what it was. What happened in it?
The pig can't whistle, so he's talking to the other pig on the phone. And
What
then the
happened?
other one can whistle really good, and so it just hangs up on the other pig.
Yeah, okay, I remember now. Yeah, that's like, I don't know.
That's funny.
Humor is humor. We're all humans. So like, I don't know. There shouldn't be different tiers of humor just because you're older or younger.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, Nicholas Otta? Welcome to the stream. It works the same for video games. Yeah, that's a perfect example. When people are like, "That's just a kid's game," it's like, well, it kind of goes the other way with that. You know, people look
That's
like
just an adult game.
well, people just they look at Mario and they're like, "It's a kid's game," and it's like, yeah, that doesn't mean it's bad. Like, that doesn't mean you also can't enjoy it.
Mario's a family game.
Family. Yeah, I guess.
It's hard to think of an actual kids game that Nintendo makes, besides for, you know, your...
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, activity centers. I don't think they really do that type of... Like, Labo is mostly for, like, either parents or kids.
Yeah, they're all like family games, I guess. But, okay, so what we're playing right now, Paper Mario, what would you consider that? Is this still a family game? Because I wouldn't call this a family game.
I don't know.
So
this
who
is-
who would you say the demographic
The
is?
demographic was, like, probably, like, early teenagers or whatever.
Uh-huh.
I forget what the actual... Remember we had a class on this where we learned, like, the actual categories.
Uh-huh.
The usual ones. I know, like, 18 to 24 is one, so probably 13 to 17 is the other one.
Mm-hmm. I hate people who say you're too old for liking this. Yeah, me too.
Paper Mario?
No, just in general. That was a big
Oh.
reason why I didn't like...
Well, those people are people who just don't get it. Here's an example. So, I know somebody who will go unnamed, who doesn't like cartoons or nothing, and they say, oh, that's a kid's thing, cartoon, whatever. They'll go on and on about it, but yet, you know, regular shows demographic is 18 to 24-year-olds. Mordecai and Rigby are 23 years old in the show.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very obviously targeted at that type of an audience. Whereas this same person who complains about this, all they do is watch Jurassic Park, which is actually for kids.
Yeah.
Which is actually demographic to kids. That's why in the new reboot, both of them star children, because that's who their audience is.
Uh-huh.
It's always just people who just like...
It's all these stigmas that surround these forms of media.
People who can't bother to form a thought on something, so they just... I'm looking for a key.
Yeah. Exactly. It just sucks because like you're just hurting yourself in the end. Like you're not allowing yourself to enjoy things for what they are. You're letting these preconceptions, or what would be the word?
I guess that's a good word.
Yeah, if that's not the word, you guys know what I mean. They're letting those sway what they can and can't enjoy. They're basically letting these stigmas dictate what they can enjoy and partake in. Ooh, who said a no-no word? Oh yeah, Mordecai, yeah, in regular show. They said a couple, I think. Yeah, they said, you pissed me off. Yeah, that is something. I think they edited that out in future airings, right?
I don't think so. I think they just didn't let them use it in future episodes. I could be wrong, though.
Because that is something that I am actually really surprised they were able to get past the Cartoon Network censors.
Yeah.
Because even though the demographic is older, Cartoon Network's, the network's main demographic is lower.
Yeah.
So like, of course, they're gonna have higher standards because
That was a cool time.
Yeah, it
'cause
was.
I think we've talked about this before, but like that whole entire era,
Well, it was like a renaissance of sorts.
yeah, I credit it to what was that show? What was it? Total Drama Island.
Uh-huh.
Because that was the first.
Yeah, that kind of started that, kick-started that,
Yeah, because do you remember they used to play warnings before that?
Mm-hmm.
And then they're like, wait a minute, people like this stuff?
Yeah, it was fucking...
So then they made their own shows.
There's fucking boobs in that. Remember that?
Yeah, do you remember when they played, like, there was a... I think we've talked about this before. They played, like, a TV-14 Batman on the normal Cartoon Network.
What was that?
And they played, like, very long warnings after every single commercial break.
I don't know what the shows are, but I do remember those warnings for some shows. What was the what was it, the Killing Joke?
Probably before that. It wasn't that recent.
Yeah.
This was when Total Drama was airing.
Oh.
And there was like blood in it and stuff and everything, and
In Total Drama?
no, in this Batman movie. And they just played it on straight up Cartoon Network.
Yeah, I remember Batman Beyond Return of the Joker had a lot of stuff like that. Like, that was a dark special.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of?
Yeah, it was really fucking dark. Like, oh, I don't even know if I want to say it, because it's actually a really good special. Batman Beyond as a whole is really good. That whole, like, era of DC cartoons, like the Batman the Animated Series, Superman the Animated Series, Justice League, that was all really good. But I feel Batman Beyond doesn't get talked about as much.
I never watched any of them.
This, the special I'm talking about, Return of the Joker, is really good. That gets praised a lot, at least.
Does it have this movie I'm thinking of? It had 5 different types of animation.
No,
It was like a giant collab between a bunch of studios.
I
or
don't know what
something.
you're talking about. To Infinity, Batman Beyond.
No one ever knows what this is. I think I'm the only kid who ever watched this.
I am really curious now. So, like, how different were they like different shorts stitched together, or was it all one part of one big episode just with
I
different
forget,
animation styles?
actually. I only watched it because I thought it was neat that they're playing an adult show on the Cartoon Network. I was never into Batman, so I didn't follow the plot, really. All I remember is, yeah, that it was... whatever.
Have you guys watched Infinity Train? No, I plan to, though, just because Cartoon Network's
Is it
really...
out now?
Yeah, they've been airing it. I think it's only 5 episodes total, isn't it? But Cartoon Network's been putting a lot of resources into advertising it, which makes me think they have faith in it. So if Cartoon Network has that much faith in it, it's probably worth checking out.
Yeah. But this show, they after every commercial break, they'd change the animation style.
Mm-hmm. Do you like Crypto the Super Dog?
Yeah,
Whatever.
I call him Crypto the Stupid Dog.
Crypto the Stupid Dog.
Crypto, it's stupid dog time.
Stupid Dog time. It's Eustace singing this.
I like the Hanukkah special.
Did I mind that? Yeah. Did anyone else watch
Aw.
Clarence? I fucking love Clarence! Everybody go watch Clarence! Why didn't you guys watch Clarence when it was airing?
Clarence.
Clarence is so good! Mm.
Why?
Why would you do that? Yeah, go watch Clarence. It's really good. How many cartoons have had a Hanukkah special?
I think there's 2, maybe.
Blue's Clues had one. I remember that.
So
But is Blue's Clues really a cartoon?
I'd consider it.
Yeah, it's like...
So there's... Why?
How did you even do that?
So there's Crypto and Blue's Clues. Dogs and Hanukkah.
Hey, yeah. Go hand in hand. Okay, yeah. Oh, you meant to do that.
What?
I thought you just fell again.
Love again.
I didn't know you were trying to get that. Unoriginal Liar. I originally did not like Craig of the Creek at all. I am really liking it now.
Okay.
Have you watched Craig?
I've only watched like half of one episode, so
Give it a few episodes because it is hit or miss. But when it has the same feeling as like Clarence. I don't know if you watch much Clarence, but it's
yeah,
just
I watched a good amount of Clarence.
It's just a show about being a kid, and I love shows like that. It's the reason why Ed and Eddie is probably my favorite.
I did this bad.
Oh, I see. Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Appeal to reason.
It's the reason why Ed and Eddie is my favorite cartoon of all time. Like any shows that give that same feeling of just being a kid in the summer gets a pass by me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like BoJack.
Yeah. I think they're gonna announce a new season soon. They're like the Twitter's starting to pick up with activity again, so
Okay.
I think they're probably gonna announce the new season soon.
Yeah, BoJack's probably my favorite show.
Like of all time.
Probably.
I don't know if I'd go that far, but I'd rate it in like my top.
I've juggled it around and like I don't want to say that because there's all these other shows I have nostalgia for, but like I don't think I thoroughly enjoy any other show as much as I do BoJack.
And yeah, I guess that doesn't surprise because BoJack is very Lev. And
like its sense of humor along with of course the serious stuff is cool, but
it's the most it's probably the most Lev show I've ever watched.
yeah.
It just kind of like if you ever met the creator, like I hate to say this because it sounds creepy, like but actually if you were to meet the creators, I think you'd probably hit it off real good.
Yeah.
Or at least the writers, I guess, probably more so.
I like the play on word jokes and all that jazz.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just everything about it, like not even just the jokes, even the serious stuff, and like it's really cool. Are you gonna LP Rehydrated? Okay, I haven't talked to you about this yet, but do you think Rehydrated would make better for a pre-recorded series or a stream?
I don't know. We haven't talked to anyone about this, but we're trying to just stream more, I think.
Oh yeah, we probably should have said that at the beginning of the stream. So we're probably gonna do a lot more streams rather than videos, and just kind of do that for a while, because like, honestly, we've been, I don't want to say burnt out, but just want to stream more. And I feel like streaming enables us to play more games like this that are actually good and that we genuinely enjoy. So there'll probably be more streams for a little while, and then
Bad.
once we've had our fill of streams, we'll get back into the swing of things. Everybody in the chat spam Attack of the Toy Fox. We'll play that soon, TM. It's just we only have so many licensed games to play, so we want to, like, you know...
We only have so many lives, and we don't want to waste them on Attack of the Toy Box.
Nice. You said it. Attack of the Toy Bots. Were people this, like... Did people get this behind the other Nicktoons Unite games, or is Attack of the Toy Bots, like, the one? I guess I should be asking you
What
guys.
about Globs of Doom? Isn't that still one we haven't played?
Yeah, I don't know. Is Attack of the... Because I'm gonna level with you guys here. We weren't too into the past two Nicktoons Unite games. Like, the first one was pretty good. But, like, Battle for Volcano Island, I don't remember a single thing about that game. It was just... That was probably the most boring game we played.
Yeah, except for all that Thanos stuff.
Oh yeah, I guess that made it worth it. Toy Bots is more beloved. Yeah, yeah. I'm just gonna. I don't know if if this is a popular opinion or an unpopular opinion, but Battle for Volcano Island was pretty boring in my opinion. And if I'm gonna be real, that's kind of what's put us off on playing Toy Bots right away.
They kind of just come off as like generic beat 'em ups.
Yeah.
Like we can break. Like I usually end up breaking them, and that's like the best part of the series. But like the rest of it's like, what do I talk about even?
Yeah, I mean, the only reason I really remember the first Nicktoons Unite is because we called it Nicktoons Untied, and that was really funny.
Yeah, it was too funny.
Is Rocket one Attack of the Toy Bots? Well, hot damn. Pop that in, Lev.
Is it considered the best one? Are people saying anything like that?
It looks like it's just the one most people have played, I guess. Toy Bots is more fast paced. Yeah, I guess, yeah, that's another thing. The past two were like really slow too. Like, it felt like a, I don't know, I was at points forcing myself to finish a level. If you guys started doing Billy Hatcher Let's Play, I would totally be all for a Billy Hatcher Let's Play. The thing about that game is it gets really bullshitty towards the end. But yeah, Billy Hatcher is really fun in short bursts. But towards the end, it gets kind of dumb.
And bad.
Kim, are you gonna make me scroll up? It's a good game, fuck you. Alright, thanks, Kim.
What is?
Attack of the Toy Bots. Has tack in it. I think I've talked about this before, but like, it's weird to me that tack is technically a Nickelodeon character, because I think of him as an original video game first, but he's technically like a Nicktoons character, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I wondered if Tack did better if there would have been more of those.
Because are the games good? Or were they just advertised everywhere so it seemed like they were good?
They're just THQ games. Maybe with a little bit more work put into them. So just like anything else we play.
Cream Power the Rabbit? What?
You said it.
Aren't super unique because of it. That was another thing about Volcano Island. It felt like it had less characters than the first one. If I'm remembering correctly. Like, I remember being disappointed by the lack of characters in it. Barney.
Yeah, Volcano Island was just a Danny Phantom commercial.
Oh yeah, well yeah, that's what it was. To be fair, the first one was Jimmy Neutron, but it still had, it felt like it had more variety still. Like the first one had Danny Dad, didn't it? Or was that no, that wasn't Volcano Island. Or was it?
Or does he?
Which one had Danny Dad? That might make me change my opinion about Battle for Bikini
I
Bottom.
forget.
Or Battle for Volcano Island.
Yeah, you could like play as Danny Dad, couldn't you?
Because like Danny Dad is one of my like favorite memories from Jack and Leather. Was it Volcano Island? That's
More
weird.
Like Valdrano.
Because like I look back on Danny Dad as like one of our best, like most memorable moments, but the Battle for Volcano Island, I like don't look fondly on that game at all. Admit it, it's a good game. I don't know, Gim, you're starting to convince me. You're starting to make me remember the good. It was the first one I remember you said you wondered what he looks like again.
Ren and Stimpy.
Season 0 of Fairly Odd Parents? What's Season 0?
Is that just the pilot?
Maybe?
The big funny pilot?
Ren from Ren and Stimpy is also playable in Toy Bots. I only real, like, I was never into Ren and Stimpy.
No. I tried to because it has such like a big fan base, but it's bad. It just gross out humor.
Yeah, it's not even just because the creator is apparently like a complete toxic human being. Even before all that news came out, like I never got it because yeah, it was like you. I tried it like multiple times because of all the huge fan base behind it, but it's just gross out humor and like.
Yeah, I always felt like I must be watching the wrong episode, and
yeah, it's like every episode I watch, it just makes me feel uncomfortable, and it doesn't make me laugh.
Same though. And this was when I was a kid too, when I should have been into gross out humor / before I could have understood.
Yeah, I tried to watch it.
John K's a creep.
Yeah. Is that his name? I forgot his name.
Yeah. It's weird that he still gets work.
Does he still get work? I just know recently he tried to come back to Twitter, and Twitter just fucking let him have it, and I was like, good.
Do your thing, Twitter.
Yeah. What has he worked on recently?
Well, when did all of this stuff come out about him?
I think it's been coming out for a while now.
Cause I know he's done he's done stuff for Adult Swim. I think he did a Weird Al music video.
Really?
But that was probably way before anything came out.
I don't really remember the animation as being noteworthy, but I could be remembering it wrong. But I guess I'll take your guys' word for it. Which, to be fair, the animation, you know, it was a team of people, so like there's probably some talented people working on it.
That hated John K because he had way too high of standards for their allotted time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that he had way too high standards. So yeah, the animation is good, but at what cost?
Yeah.
Like, you ain't Disney.
What's other guy? Since we're on the topic of like controversial people, what's Pixar guy? What's his name?
Lasseter?
Yeah, what's he? Cause somebody picked him up, right?
I don't know. I hope not.
Didn't a studio pick up Lasseter? I think he's working somewhere else now. But I don't know where. Play the iCarly game on the DS.
Like Henry Fonda.
What?
Henry Fonda from BoJack.
Oh yeah. That whole thing is probably like the serious stuff was probably the best in the series, but that was probably my favorite things from that whole season.
Yeah.
That was just like perfectly like
It's a good joke.
it's really good. And like you think since because it lasts pretty much the whole season, you think it overstay its welcome, but no, it just keeps getting better too. Everybody go watch BoJack. I mean, to be fair though, I don't think BoJack is for everyone.
No.
Yeah.
But it's for me.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really good. I wouldn't go as far to say it's my favorite show, but it's really, really good.
This is more of a recent thing too that I've been contemplating this. Because before I would have had to say whatever, SpongeBob or something, but now I'm like, eh.
Yeah. Johnny Bravo. I watched quite a bit of Johnny Bravo recently, and yeah, it still holds up. In today's world, it'd be really weird to see a Johnny Bravo remake. Like, could you imagine? Like, that just
Yeah.
won't work. Well, they could make it work.
They just have to. I don't know. It's still weird because you are playing it up for laughs, but there is a right way and wrong way where you could, you know,
Yeah.
you could make Johnny out to be the buffoon, which they did before. but
Well,
they
okay,
could
never
do it more
mind.
so.
I guess no, it could work without changing it because I don't know. They didn't really like what's the word? Objectify women, because Johnny was the buffoon, and they always, from what I remember at least, the women were like strong and like they didn't put up with Johnny's bullshit.
Yeah, but is it normalizing Johnny's behavior is always the question.
True. Yeah, and I guess that's as far as we get into this topic, 'cause that's a slippery slope from there on. But yeah, true. IR buffoon. You remember that show?
I am Weasel.
Yeah.
I got this.
Did you ever actually watch it?
Dang, I always do the flower.
'Cause-
No, I just saw promos and stuff. I honestly thought it was chicken, cow and chicken.
No. So that's what I was gonna ask the chat.
Oh, steal my life shroom. I forgot they could do that.
I Am Weasel was just like a, not a spin-off, but it was like a sub-show on Cow and Chicken, right? It wasn't actually its own show, right?
I don't know. I think maybe it pulled a Grim and Evil and it got its own show.
I don't think it ever got its own show.
Because I've watched bumpers where they clearly say, I am Weasel, I have my own show.
Maybe
Unless
that's the
they're
joke.
just referring to that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Somebody answer that question. Anyone remember Foster's Home for Imagination? Oh, fucking course. It's one of, like, top
Yeah,
3, I'd
even
probably say.
people who don't like cartoons know of that somewhat. It's one of those shows that stuck with people. It never reached SpongeBob, but like of popularity, but
It was still, like... Well, I don't know.
parents liked it.
What was airing alongside Foster's? What was...
My gym partner's a monkey and Camp Lazlo. And Billy and Mandy.
Oh, yeah.
And Samurai Jack, I
Kid
guess
Next
you could
Door.
say.
Yeah. There was a lot airing around that time.
Well, that was
Was
Billy and Mandy and Kids Next Door got phased out, and then it was like the Adventure Time where it started during one and then it ended in the other.
Scuba Doos. Yeah, Foster's is really good. I want more shows like that.
It was like the one show that every single person in my family enjoyed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I even showed Chip some episodes and she really liked it. Like I was really curious because well, just because she's never seen it before, she never grew up with it, so I was curious to see what a newcomer's reaction would be, and yeah, she liked it. Do you know who General Scar is? Of course I do. I really need to... It's just... I don't think Billy and Mandy's on streaming services anymore, but I really wanted to go back and watch it. Because, I don't know, I was dumb when I was a kid. And I saw it had mostly gross-out humor, so I didn't give it that much of a chance.
Yeah.
And it was only recently I went back to it, and it's really good.
Yeah.
I saw a clip on Twitter. I don't know if you remember this episode, but it's like they're at a school dance and Grimm's a chaperone. He's sitting out like watching the door, and Fruit Punch comes like pouring up from underneath the door, and it's supposed to look like blood. And he's like, "Whoa!" and then he goes in there, and then he's like, "What's going on here?" And then he's like, "Stop that!" And then he gets a launcher and sits down. And he's like, "No, you can continue." It's one of those. Yeah, it's really good. Remember when Fred Flintstone was just in an episode? They like dig him up or something.
No other show would just do that.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll ever get another Billy and Mandy.
No, it's one of a kind.
Yeah.
It's weird. And it's a show I'm surprised I like it as much as I do, because on paper it seems like it'd just be another Ren and Stimpy and it'd be just nothing but gross-out humor.
Yeah.
But it's not, it's just funny. it's
CC posted this in our Twitter. Did you see this one where it's Dracula and he's dancing but there's no music playing? Did you see that one?
No, I don't.
Where he's like, the joke is that Dracula dances and takes somebody's girlfriend because he dances so good, but he's like, want to watch Dracula dance, and then like there's just no music playing.
I love Foster's, but I felt the episodes were too long. It's really weird. I don't know if you've ever noticed this, going from a typical Cartoon Network show to Foster's, because you're so used to episodes being 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And then you go watch Foster's, you go like, whoa, this is still going. Because name another cartoon where the episode, another comedy cartoon where the episodes are only are 30 minutes.
For like kids or whatever.
Yeah.
Kid, on Cartoon Network at least.
Yeah.
I don't think there was any other ones. I remember thinking it was weird as a kid because it never like, it always like put me off when a show did it as a kid. They do like a 30-minute special. For some reason it just like felt weird to me because like.
But just Foster's did it every week.
Yeah, except for their special was the 15-minute ones.
Yeah, it was weird. Like I think the Bendy one was 15, the worst episode. Then of course there was another one that was paired with that. I don't remember what episode's paired with that. Billy and Mandy went on for pretty long too. It was like 6 seasons.
Yeah, it had its full run.
I only have I'm only familiar with the first couple of seasons because that was on Netflix for a while and I watched those. Were the later seasons good?
I don't know.
Do you remember them?
I remember liking the later seasons as a kid, but I'm gonna die here. Oh, maybe not. The opposite of what I normally do.
Yeah. Going back to Foster's real quick. Just a quick thing that I always thought was really cool with Foster's is how they had that race episode and they actually animated 2 different endings.
Yeah.
And they actually released both endings. That's something you don't see because usually, because it's not the first cartoon to do that, have 2 separate endings. Usually the second ending just never exists and that becomes lost media.
Yeah.
I just thought it was really cool that they released the second ending. You remember who actually won? Like who won with the votes or whatever?
I forget because that was after I stopped watching it.
I think it was Mac, but I could be wrong.
So the only time I watched that was recently.
Toy Story 2 video game Rex is holding PS1 memory card. Yeah, that was really... I still really like that phase. Thoughts on modern SpongeBob? It was alright for a little while.
It was too different to ever not be just a new show. But of course, money and...
Well, yeah, so what I was going to say is for the short while when Hillenburg came back, I watched a couple of those episodes. They were pretty decent.
Yeah.
But the thing is modern SpongeBob is actually just a new show now. They should have just made a new show. Because it's not... I don't know, there's just... Besides the characters... Even then, their personalities, I'd argue, are very different now.
Yeah. Lots of shows that do that, like dang old, not that it was ever good, but like Family Guy.
Yeah.
All the characters have completely changed personalities over its run.
That's just weird. Because, I don't know,
Bye-bye, good night.
Wait, are you saying that too?
Someone says, God, go to sleep.
Oh. Good night, greatest moments. I thought you beat this guy and you were telling him good night. And yeah, I've always wondered if they actually just repackaged it as a new show instead of just having it be SpongeBob Season 4. Would it have been received better? And I want to say no because it's just not good regardless. Even if it wasn't SpongeBob.
Yeah, if it was its own show, it definitely wouldn't have ran as long as it has. But it's Nickelodeon, and they want to squeeze all the money they can out of it.
Yeah, they had a My Leg episode.
Even when Hillenburg is back, it kind of had the...
Did you watch some of those episodes?
Yeah, they were funny.
Yeah,
I've watched clips.
Oh, okay. I watched a couple full episodes because they're on Amazon.
And they're good. And I suppose SpongeBob is a show where it's easy to separate the older things from newer things. My problem is like the Adventure Time effect, where is the last seasons where it gets better. Is that even worth it? Because you have to go through and you have to keep in mind plot from the terrible seasons that make up most of the show.
Yeah, Adventure Time's weird. I still need to finish it. Yeah, I don't know.
For 1,000 coins, keep your coins, friend.
Friend. It said fiend, but it's funny. You say friend.
I read friend.
At first I thought...
Rare Brad, sure. Keep it, you cad.
What happens if you say yes?
I think he says, hold out your hands, and then he hits you.
Oh. That's disgusting.
Care to take a whiff of the rich, yet delicate scent of my world-renowned feet.
Maybe just a quick sniff.
Maybe just a quick sniff. See, that's why this game is my favorite. Like, that's a good joke.
Yeah.
Where's Gim at? Gim, rate that joke.
Not even for 100 coins. Camp Plaza, I wanted to bring it up ever since.
And it does stuff like that.
Yeah. Those poor toads.
Mario's mad.
That's just
about
not
that. Mario's a lot more angry. What joke? Tell the joke again. The dragon says if I stop fighting him, he'll let me take a quick sniff of his world-renowned defeat.
And then Mario says maybe just a quick sniff.
Maybe just a quick sniff.
It
was created by Rocco.
But did you watch much Camp Plaza?
Yeah, it was. I watched it a little bit. I
remember
don't
liking it as a kid, but I came back to it recently and it wasn't anything special. And it's just weird because like it is made by the creator Rocco, so you'd expect it to be on the same level.
Yeah, how much of it did you watch though? Like,
just a few episodes. Why?
I don't know, just curious. Like early episodes, random episodes.
Random episodes, so I could have gotten a couple stinkers.
Cause like I don't remember if it got worse or better as it went on. It was like one of those shows.
Yeah, the only thing I really remember it is Lamar.
Yeah.
I think that's actually the only episode I remember. I'm trying to remember.
I have that one
episodes.
on DVD.
On DVD?
It was one of those cereal box DVDs.
Oh, interesting. Next time I come over to your house, you should show me it.
If I know where it is.
Does it get a kit? Does it have a case or is it just the DVD?
Just the DVD. I also have a Heathcliff DVD somewhere.
A what?
Heathcliff, like Garfield, but not.
Spell that for me.
I don't know. Heat, Heatclif.
Cliff?
Yeah.
Heathcliff intro?
Well, we actually pulled it off.
That's what I've always... Okay, this is one of those things I've always seen, but I never knew what they were. Is it actually just Garfield? What the fuck is this?
Yeah, he's just Garfield, but not.
Does he have a gang of cats? How is this allowed?
I don't know. He's just Heathcliff.
Is it good?
I never watched it. I just had a DVD. I got it out of cereal box.
What the f...
Yeah, that's the one from General Mills. I have that same thing.
What the fuck? Dude. Jim Davis needs to get out his lawyers. I have a DVD with Heathcliff and... Oh, it has a Super Mario Bros. Super Show.
Yeah, I watched that one, not the Heathcliff.
Oh. Is it from Deke?
Probably.
Deke. Sounds like they say dick.
Super Mario is brought to you by...
Deke.
Dick.
I like how this Koopa has a big old bush on his chin.
A cold bush.
Yeah, I have the DVD of the Super Mario Bros. 3 Super
Yeah, that's
Show.
a good one, Dan Schneider.
Yeah.
Me? Come now.
Come now. So, we're getting to the end of 2019, right? Isn't the Super Mario Bros. Movie
I
from
thought it was 2020.
Yeah, it's next year.
Yeah.
When,
Right?
when do you think we're going to start getting info on it?
A month before it comes out.
You think so? Oh. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see when they drop a trailer, and also when is it going to release? Because big movies usually release in the summer, right? It's not like video games
Is
where
it
they
supposed
release...
to be a big movie?
I'd imagine. I mean, they
January's when they put out all the crap, so...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just going to be interesting, because I'm pretty excited to see the trailer, because I'm excited to see the direction they go with it.
Yeah. What if it's a Paper Mario movie?
That'd be really cool. I hope they play it off like a Mario RPG kind of story, and not just like shade the princess, go to the castles.
Make a man, make a man.
Yeah, I hope it's like, maybe it's an original villain, and maybe Bowser needs to play nice with Mario.
It'd be really cool if they just dropped something that wrecked the movie for everybody. Like it's Mario Fortnite.
Probably by the end of the year. Yeah, I could see that, like a trailer in December or something. Because, like, we got the Sonic movie trailer, like, last...
They'll drop the trailer at the next Nintendo Direct. At Video Game Quarterly.
That's going to be interesting. Do you think Nintendo themselves will help promote it all like that.
I don't know.
That's gonna be interesting. Like,
Yeah.
will we see in a direct be like, they'll have a direct like the month the movie comes out, and they'll be like, don't forget to see Mario in theaters.
If they do, that's probably all that we're gonna see.
Uh-huh.
Maybe a trailer or two on the Nintendo YouTube. Mario Gunman Mario is coming to Nintendo Switch in Smash for 3DS.
Maybe October and November. Well, I think with like big movies, they do theaters in like July, and that way they can get the DVD and Blu-ray out for like Christmas time. I think that's usually the idea there.
Yeah, because summer blockbuster.
Mm-hmm. This cannot be good. I mean, I'm pretty sure this wasn't a rumor. This was confirmed, but apparently Miyamoto is like very closely associated with it. So like. And Miyamoto is very much an artist first, a businessman second. And if the movie wasn't turning out, I think Miyamoto would just say pull the plug. I don't think you would allow a shitty Illumination minion-ass movie to come out.
Yeah. I'm glad that it is, because people were telling me right away that he wasn't at all involved, and then like people started saying he was.
After the original Super Mario Bros. Movie, there's no way Nintendo would let somebody just do what they want with it. It's the
villain.
The villain. Yeah,
Remember when Flav is in the bar?
Yeah. We should still make that. But yeah, I'm like genuinely excited for the Mario movie. I'm excited for the Sonic movie because I know it's gonna be a train wreck. You're going to the Sonic movie with me,
I ain't
right?
gonna waste no money on that.
What
Sonic
the fuck?
movie.
I need somebody to go with. I'm not going by myself.
I really don't want to see the Sonic movie.
Why?
Because number one, I don't like Sonic.
Ooh, the shower scene.
Lev, you could have skipped this. Why did you purposely do this?
Oh,
It burns.
What was I gonna say? Well, you gotta go see it with me.
No.
No, who's gonna go see it with me then?
It'd be funny if the towel comes back over and it's like, you know, when you like dunk a sheet of water, the sheet of paper in water. Like,
yeah, and it's all soggy or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah. YouTube be knocking. Really, Lev? You won't go?
I'm sorry. If you really want me to, I will.
I want to go see it.
I wasn't planning on seeing it.
It's gonna be really bad. You don't want to even like riff on it with me?
I don't know if the movie's that riffable.
You'll at least pirate it with me, right? What?
I mean, I'll rent it. Yeah, I'll rent it with you afterwards. Like, I didn't want to go see it in the theater.
Okay, that's understandable. I just, as a Sonic fan, I really want to see it because it's really bad, and yeah. I want to see the Sonic movie for the memes. I mean, same, honestly, and there's not many movies where I want to do that with, but I mean, like, we've all seen the trailer.
It was exactly what I thought it was gonna be. That's like, if they were talking it up like it was gonna be something good and like whatever, and I was really disappointed in the trailer, I might want to go see it. But this has been exactly what I thought it was gonna be since the beginning.
It's worse than I thought it would be.
Not for me. Well, as soon as they said Jim Carrey, I knew what it was.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: you can't do the Grinch again, or whatever.
That's what you're gonna compare it to?
The cat. I was gonna say the Cat in the Hat, but then people would say, "Why not Grinch?" Because that's Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey, yeah.
But the perfect example is the Cat in the Hat, where it's a terrible movie, but it's also the best movie ever made. You can't replicate that.
We should. You want to make that? Let's do that. Let's get you, me, and Rick. Let's watch the Cat in the Hat together.
Okay.
Will you do that? Are you down with that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's phone up Rick. I really wanted to watch that movie again.
Because it's really good.
Like for years now, I've
It's
wanted.
very good.
Do any of us own it?
Probably not.
Well, I mean, I don't think any of us will feel bad about.
Rick might have it.
Rick has like every movie. Have you seen his movie collection?
Yeah.
He has so many movies. I think he still buys like physical movies, which is like crazy. I mean, like it's cool because like physical media, but he's like the only person I know that does that.
Because it's like, I'm not gonna buy a movie as soon as they put out, you know what I mean?
Well, I'm the kind of person where I'm
5 years from now, they'll have a player that plays it in slightly higher quality. So I can't convince myself to buy a movie. Movie's the one thing I'll do digitally if I was ever going to buy
the
one.
only time I'll buy a movie is Spider-Verse. Like movies like that where it's that kind of passion project. It's very unique.
Yeah.
With that being said, I've been meaning to buy all 4 Toy Stories for a while now. And I probably will.
4, isn't it? Yeah, oh, wait
Yeah,
till
but
a
I will.
box set.
That's what I'm waiting for.
Oh man, I'm attractive. Every time I look at this, I'm overwhelmed by its coolness. When I take over the world, I'm gonna stick these statues all over the place.
Let's be real. Bowser's the best part of the Paper Mario series.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jack, what's your first Hanna-Barbera show? Probably Scooby-Doo. Yeah.
If it was anything else, I wouldn't remember.
Sure as hell wasn't Jabberjaw. Or
Boy, do I
all
have
the
a less handsome side? Anyway, you look at it, it's perfect. When the world is mine, these statues are gonna be mandatory in all households.
Have you ever noticed how many like Scooby-Doo knockoffs Hanna-Barbera did?
Yeah.
Like they tried their hardest to try and like replicate that because of money, which is disgusting.
Looks incredible. The statue's eye is a jewel. I got the Bowser jewel. Just kidding.
Top Cat, Wacky Racers, and Jabberjaw.
That fish.
Me and my friends get no respect. What does Scooby-Doo do that? I don't know. That's as far as I know. What does Scooby-Doo do?
Scooby-Doo-Doo.
Is Flintstones Hanna-Barbera? That might have been my first then, because my mom was super into Flintstones.
Barney.
Barney Rubble. Remember? Do you remember the Adult Swim bumpers where they made like a really mature like Barney like thing and he like swears and stuff?
No.
You don't remember that? Yeah, they like played it. There were like bumpers in between shows. It was really weird. I wonder if they're like online or
Like
anything.
recent?
No, it was a while ago.
Oh.
It was like really early Adult Swim. But yeah, I remembered that the other day. I don't know why. I think it was because I saw like a Flintstones clip on Twitter.
Okay.
But like it made me remember like
I just remember the Smokey thing.
Smokey thing.
Where he says, "Ah, Barney, we're nothing better than a nice Campbell's cigarette."
Uh-huh.
That's the Campbell's, by the way.
Scooby-Doo, I found your doo-doo. Scooby-Doo, I found your doo-doo.
Scooby-Doo.
More like Bert Ernie, my pebbles.
They did the thing.
What?
The boor.
Uh-huh.
The scale thing. I never noticed that before. That's pretty funny.
Good joke. Bowser's such a good guy. Alright. How long do you want to go, by the way?
I'm done now.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say we did like the whole first world. Or should we do the short Bowser section?
I think that's the end of the Bowser section.
Oh, I thought we did like a side-scrolling thing with them or something.
No,
I guess
that's
so.
just sometimes.
Oh, okay. Princess Luck on the statue's head. Mario?
But yeah, Rebel Taxi had a good point about like all the whatever Flintstones things like with the cigarettes is that it was never a kids show.
Oh,
That
Rebel Taxi had those in. Yeah. You
Yeah.
don't remember those? He showed the
I
Barney.
I'm probably in and out. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he
Well, yeah, that's the thing. So
it was like a family show, or it was before animation was what it is now.
well, yeah. So Hanna-Barbera is completely to blame for creating the stigma that cartoons are for kids and only for kids, which is ironic because their first, like one of their first big breakout things was Flintstones, which is a primetime show aimed at families. But then they started to make more like very kid-friendly stuff because Saturday mornings, which created the stigma that their animation is only for kids, and that was like multiple generations where that was the case, just because kids are very easy to market towards.
Them kiddos, let me tell you.
Yeah. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this stream. You saved, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
My neck hurts.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna give you a neck rub.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm giving Lev a neck rub right now. It's getting really central. We're gonna have to shut off the stream in a bit here. I'm just kidding. Please don't. No. But yeah, we'll probably continue this on the stream, like Lev said earlier. We wanna stream more, so you'll probably see more of this, and we'll do other games too. I don't know. I enjoy streams more just because they allow us to interact with you, and it's something different than just shouting into a mic for a couple hours. And
I'm all
cutting it up
burnt
into
out on
videos.
licensed games.
Yeah, so we're gonna play some good games. It was nice to chat with you, Jack. And I'm like, oh, it was nice to chat with you too.
Nice to chat with you. Sorry I got sleepy after the first hour.
Not really. I don't know. I didn't notice.
I haven't really said anything much. I was energetic right away, but then I kind of stopped. Switched to Mixer.
Switch to Mixer. Yeah, that's the thing with streams. You have to find like a balance of like, you don't want to blow your load in the first hour, because I do that a lot too. I blow my load in the first hour. No, you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
you kind of have to pace yourself, which is hard because.
Marathon.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll see you guys next time for more Paper Mario. And yeah, we appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
We had a lot of fun. Now it's time for so long. It's fun being able to chat with everyone. Yay! This stream is too sexual for me. I'm out of here.
You didn't get any frog coins. Alright, bye everybody.
Bye.